good. Everything's beautiful. Hello. Hello, team. Welcome to whatever the fuck this is. Um, I am supposed to stream 9 p.m. on a Tuesday and a Thursday. It is the thing I do, the one thing that I'm supposed to do. We've stopped podcasting. We've stopped um, whatever the fuck we're supposed to do other than podcasting. This is my one thing I do in life. So here it is. I am here. It's time. We're time to make vegans. Vegan is time to make. Let's fucking go. We're 6 minutes behind, but we're going. Hello. Oh boy.
Johnson.
Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
What?
How are you doing?
Good.
What do you think about animals?
What?
What do you think about animals?
Um,
Say again.
I love animals.
Do you love all of them or just some of them?
All of them.
All of them? What about like
Yeah.
cows and pigs and chickens?
I love them.
Say again.
I love them.
You love them. Are you vegetarian or do you eat them?
Vegetarian.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How long have you been vegetarian? Yeah, I don't. Maybe I should use a different line of questioning. I'm not sure if this one's. People just say they're vegetarian. Hmm. My eyes are really tired. I should make a coffee. I should put pigtails in, and I should make a coffee. I don't think I'm gonna put makeup on, although I didn't really do a very good job of washing it off. Hello,
What on earth?
who on earth?
What?
Who on earth? Not what on earth. Who on earth?
Yeah, to be fair,
Yeah. So
just an interesting figure.
I just got out of the shower. I ran 15 kilometers, and I'm a tired girl.
I ran 7 miles earlier,
Oh, well done.
and then I went gym. Went on the watt bike for half an hour.
Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah.
How long have you been exercising?
Well, it's hard. It's hard to explain. To be fair,
Why?
well, I'm in the army, so it's like,
Oh,
yeah.
you just like in basic training?
Not past that.
Oh, did you? Oh,
Yeah,
bloody
I'm
hell.
actually in the field army. Yeah.
Okay.
Sick.
Yeah. What do you
What
think
are you
about?
doing then? Just chilling.
I'm talking to people about animals
Oh. Why?
because people eat them.
Hmm?
Because people eat them.
Oh, you're one of those.
I'm one of those.
Yeah.
Have you ever considered whether or not you should eat animals?
When's the last time you ate an animal?
I well, you mean accidentally or purposefully?
Purposefully.
Purposefully is like 5 years ago.
Yeah, that's fair enough. What about fish though? Because they're like they don't even their brains aren't even complex enough to like.
They are, no, and we do really awful things to fish, right? Like they have sentience. It might not be the same sentience we have, but we kill trillions of fish a year, right? That's a lot of fish, you know.
Yeah, but they don't even have brains to be fair.
They do
So
have brains, of course they have brains.
yeah, but you know what I mean.
No, I don't. I mean, bees have brains, right? I don't think we should abuse bees either.
Yeah, but bees like can't eat them.
No, but honey, like, is an abuse of bees, right?
Mm,
Like, they kill bees in the honey industry, like in their trillions.
yeah, probably. Yeah, that's the
So,
thing in it because they're killing too many and we need them.
so the honey industry genocides bees every year in order to preserve food, because otherwise they would have to feed the bees.
Yeah, I don't agree with that because that's actually bad.
Yeah,
Because honey's like bees are actually really important.
yeah, and the honey industry is like responsible for local bee populations declining too. So,
Yeah.
do you eat honey?
Mm, not really.
Not really. Do you eat products with honey in?
Probably. I don't know. I'm not really asked because as a like an individual, I'm not going to make a difference. So I'd rather live my
Why
life.
not? Why wouldn't you make a difference?
Like, let's be realistic now.
No, I
Seven,
genuinely.
8 billion people on Earth.
Yeah, right. But there's 8 billion people, and how many of them are racist, right? But you still don't engage in racism, right?
No, I don't think no, but
Right.
that's
And
a different topic, in it, which
I
is
don't think it is, right? Like you don't litter, right? There's 8 billion people on the planet who litter, right? Like we don't do loads of things that like are sort
I
of
do
inconsequential.
I do if it's inconvenient to me.
You litter when it's inconvenient.
When it's like actually inconvenient, yeah.
But you drop trash on the ground just because you can't be bothered carrying it to a bin.
But no, sometimes it's just not bins.
Okay, but you have pockets.
I mean, like when I'm on the field.
Okay, I mean, I'm pretty sure army uniforms contain pockets. I think they have quite a lot of pockets. I
Yeah,
think
full
pockets
of,
are quite important in the army. I think you have backpacks too.
yeah, but they've got a lot of stuff in it, and you have to be organized, like really organized. Like it's,
I mean, I'm pretty sure you can put a packet of crisps in your pocket. No.
no. Well, to be fair, we do have like a gash bag, which we do. We put
Yeah. It's almost like the old army's so organized they have a specific place for trash.
I mean, it's the least of our concerns, isn't it?
I mean, I don't think it is. I mean, obviously, if you're, being shot at, whether or not you have your rubbish or not is less of a concern, right? But when you're not being shot at,
No, I do agree with it. It's just like I'm not like it's hard to explain, but sometimes it really is like because I just can't explain. Sometimes it really is like hard to do it.
I genuinely don't believe you. I have a dog, and I pick up his shit every day, and there's no time at all that I would ever consider it too inconvenient to pick up his shit. Right?
Yeah, well, sometimes I love the shit in the woods.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
Yeah,
So, why do you not think you would make a difference?
because 8 billion people.
Yeah, and you're one of them, right? What if all 8 billion people said that they wouldn't make a difference? Then nothing would ever happen, right?
Yeah, but that doesn't work like that.
No, it does work like that, right?
No, it
If
don't,
all
because
8
they've
million
all.
people decided that actually it doesn't matter if they beat their wife, because the other 7.9 billion people do, we'd have a
That's
lot of beaten wives, right?
that just
The point is, like, you can't opt out of your accountability just because you think other people are going to opt out of theirs. Right? We should be accountable for our actions,
no. I mean,
regardless of
like,
other
because
people.
no one else is well, there is, but no one else is really doing it. Therefore,
But it's still important, though, right? Regardless of whether it's socially normal to do it or not, it still has value.
yeah, but I'm not gonna make a difference unless a fact,
You
unless I
are.
start
You
some fucking campaign.
individuals like are accountable for like thousands of animals dying a year, right? You would make a difference to those thousand animals,
That is a good point, to be fair.
right? If you were in a cage, right, and someone was deciding whether or not to eat you, and they said that, oh, it doesn't matter if I don't eat this person because loads of other people are being eaten, you'd be like, hang on a minute, I matter, I'm an individual.
Yeah, but I guess I'm just selfish. So.
Yeah, and I think it's very mature for you to admit that, right? But do
I
you
mean, a
want to be
certain
a selfish
level.
person?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm selfish, but you know what I mean.
Well, no, you just said it, and I don't think it's untrue, right? I used to be a selfish person.
Yeah, but then again, using that logic, I'm literally fighting for my country. So
Or you can be selfish and also selfless at the same time, right?
yeah, that's what I mean. And like
But I think we should aim
at
to be
certain levels,
selfless in all ways, right? I don't think you can say, well, look, I fight for my country, so I'm allowed to beat my wife, right? I think you should say,
no.
despite fighting for my country, I'm also going to not litter, right?
Well, no. To be fair, like I'm quite good with it. Like if I'm in like
You skip me. The littering army boy, skip me. Hello. Oh, yo. Hello. That's not how it works. Hello. And if I only could make a deal with God and get him to swap our places, be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building. Hello.
What are you?
Who are you?
I don't know.
No, as in the question is who are you, not what are you.
I don't know.
Okay. No, but you said what are you, right?
Mhm.
And then I said what are you is not the question. Who are you is the question. Because I'm not an object. I am a person.
Are you a man or a woman?
I am a woman.
Oh.
I'm a
That's
woman
cool.
in my jammies. Because I just ran 15 kilometers and I can't be asked putting my makeup on.
Well done.
Thank you. What do you think about animals?
They're cool.
Yeah? All animals or just some animals?
All animals.
Yeah. What about like cows and pigs and chickens?
They're nice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As a vigil today, outside a slaughterhouse, and I saw a bunch of pigs and cows being taken inside the gates of a slaughterhouse in trucks, and then empty trucks coming out.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really sad.
That's why I'm vegan.
Are you?
Yeah.
How long have you been vegan?
Like 2 years.
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
What made you go vegan?
What?
What made you go vegan?
Whenever I saw blood in like the pig packets.
I don't know if she was vegan. I just, is there value in getting people to lie to you that they're vegan? I don't know.
I want to know how old he was now.
Boop. What's my chat saying? We did go to the vigil at Manchester. It was good. Why is VPM saying that of an abuse or servitude? What is this? What is this? I wasn't. I love Jess. She made me really nice food. She's a wonderful human being. It was just a little bit annoying having to teach her how to use some hobs. I'm sorry. You have cool hair.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Oh, okay. Hello. I have a tool for opening bus stops. Boop.
Hello.
Hello.
What going for you, bro? Why do you look like that?
I don't like what?
You're a fucking man. Transgender.
Why are you asking these questions?
Because I'm fucking asking you, innit?
Okay. But
So what, you a man or you a fucking, like, what? Were you trying to be like a lady? Like, I don't get it.
I mean, I'm just here to talk to people about animals. See, Jess, this is why I wear makeup. Jess is like, whoa, you should not wear makeup. Hello. How you doing?
You right?
I'm good. What do you think about animals?
Animals?
Yeah. I have a doogie behind me.
I like animals.
Yeah? Do you like all animals or just some animals?
Most animals.
Most animals? What about cows and pigs and chickens?
Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah? Do you like them?
Yeah,
Do you think they deserve, like, respect?
I guess.
You're a vegetarian,
No.
so you eat them?
Well, yeah, but it's not really my choice.
Why is it not your choice?
Because I get fed dinner.
Okay.
So I go eat that dinner.
You don't have to, right? You could have a conversation with the person who provides you with dinner and be like, hey, can we not eat animals?
Potentially.
Do you think you can like respect an animal and also like financially incentivize them being killed?
Mm. That's true.
Right? Do you think we have to eat animals, or do you think we need do you think we need to, or do you think we choose to?
Well, we can live without them, but like they're kind of helpful at the same time. If you get what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, like we do get nutrients from them, right? But we don't need to get nutrients from them. Like we could eat other things, right?
Yeah.
Right. So if we don't need to, it means we choose to, right? We like choosing
Yeah.
for animals to die sort of needlessly. Do you think it would be better, like if we care about animals, to not choose for them to die needlessly?
Mm, I think like it's just you can't stop people from doing it. You can try to, but like at the end of the day,
We're not
it
talking about other
like
people, though, right? We're talking about you.
yeah, that is true, but
Like you
I
have
don't.
you have the power to stop you eating animals, right?
Yeah, I do.
Because I can't stop you eating animals, right? I have no power over you. But you're the person who gets to decide whether or not you financially incentivize animals dying, right?
Yeah.
Right? And like, if every single person said, "Well, I can't stop other people, so there's no point in me doing it," then no one would do it, right? You know, if everyone said, "Well, I can't
Yeah.
stop other people being racist, so I might as well crack on," that'd be fucked, right?
Yeah.
I think we should be accountable for our actions.
Yeah, but I feel like humans have kind of like learned to have it like that.
Okay.
But yeah, they've like got used to eating it. But with like racism and stuff, like a lot of people understand it's wrong. So they're a bit different in that kind of regard.
Yeah, but if we went back 50 years, right, a lot of people wouldn't understand racism was wrong, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Right. So
Shows how far we've came.
yeah, and we're at the point now where maybe we can consider whether or not eating animals is wrong, right? Because vegetarians have
Yeah.
been around a long time, right? You know, and so are vegans, right? And it's just the
I
fact.
think
Sorry, Bob.
vegan's a bit far, but
Why?
I do agree with. Well, I do understand like not eating the animals, but if they're producing milk and stuff and they've already been feeding their babies, then and there's enough left over, then that's fine.
So do you
If you get
know?
what I mean.
Do you know like what happens to babies in the dairy industry?
No.
So I was at a vigil today outside a slaughterhouse, um, and they brought in cows, cow truck, to be slaughtered, and they were baby cows, right? Because baby cows drink milk, right? And if they're not girls, then they don't produce milk, right? So there's no point raising them. So they're killed. The baby cows are killed.
Yeah, but how do they gain anything from killing the babies?
So they have to produce the babies to produce milk, right? A cow will not produce milk unless she's pregnant. So
Yeah.
a cow has to be impregnated, right? And then the cow will either produce a female, like a girl calf, or a boy calf. Right? That girl calf can be raised and produce more dairy. The boy calf will not produce dairy ever, and they're a different breed to meat cows. So they're just killed. They're just killed as young as possible because they're a waste of resources to feed them, and they would take milk from their mother, and the milk is the product, right? So the reason we don't drink dairy or eat eggs is because within the dairy industry and the egg industry, animals are killed. You know,
Yeah.
it's not just a nice treatment and they produce resources. They're abused and they're killed.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Right? And when we say like extreme, right, like vegetarians still pay for some animals to be exploited. Right? They've decided that they're not going to pay for meat. They're not going to pay for animal exploitation of meat animals, but they're still going to pay for the exploitation of animals that don't get eaten. Right? And I think it's less extreme to kill no animals than it is to still kill some animals. Right? You know, and it's a bit harder to be vegan, right, than vegetarian. But I wouldn't call it extreme because all vegans are trying to do is not pay for animal abuse, right? Like it's not a weird thing to do.
Yeah. Okay.
What would stop you like thinking about veganism?
I think mainly it would be like, I think the lack in protein. So
Lack of
like,
protein?
I know you can get you can get it from like seeds and stuff, but I think you're gonna have to take in quite a lot of them in order to like
Protein's
get enough.
really easy. Protein's really easy. I run ultra marathons. Getting protein's really. I ran 15 kilometers tonight. Protein's really easy. Um, Iron's a bit harder. Um, but you can just eat green leafy vegetables. The reason iron's hard is because most people have an iron deficiency, regardless of whether or not they eat meat. Iron's just hard to get from any diet. Um, but it's not. It's really not hard to get protein. Like we have professional weightlifters and professional like world's strongest men who are vegan. You know, protein's really dead easy.
Wait, so you know with like iron, I thought that was quite easy to get in like what's it called? There's like this one, the green plant. I
Like
forgot.
spinach and kale. Spinach, kale, and
Yes,
cabbage.
yeah, kale, that's the one.
Kale's really
That's
good
quite
for iron. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But I mean, if you happy having kale every meal, then iron's pretty easy to get. I don't have kale in every meal. I have cabbage in most meals, because that's easy. Um, but yeah, no, it's really not that hard getting iron if you're sort of willing to put green leafy vegetables in most of your food, then iron's dead easy.
Wait, so what's the flag behind you? What does that represent?
That's the trans flag.
Oh, are you trans?
I am, yeah.
What like what have you transferred into?
So I was born a boy, and I'm now a girl.
Okay,
I just ran and I came out of the shower and I was like, I can't be arsed putting makeup on. But
fair enough.
can I give you some links?
Links to what?
I have a link tree up here,
Yeah.
and it's got like vegan resources. It's got my stream, um, just things that like if you want to consider this more, like there's slaughterhouse footage on there, which is really hard to watch, but it sort of explains like why we should do this from like a moral perspective when we see what happens to the animals.
Okay. When I tap it, nothing happens.
Oh, I think you either have to take a screenshot or like a picture. I
Okay, I'll
can.
take a screenshot. I took a screenshot.
Epic. Well, I
Alright.
please do consider like the way we treat animals. Like I appreciate that you live at home probably with parents, and they
Yeah.
to some extent are in charge of the shopping and what you buy and what you eat. But like we can have conversations with our parents, and also when you're out and about, like you have agency of what you spend your money on. There are plant-based options in most restaurants. Greg's, McDonald's, Burger King, what have you, all sell plant-based options. Um, you can be
Yeah.
vegan as much as possible, and then as you get older, you'll have more and more agency.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, anyways.
Have a nice evening.
See you.
Bye. Oh, I hate conversations like this. I always feel like I fail. I always feel like I could do more, and I don't do enough, and I fail. And I know it's because I'm tired. I know it's because like my eyes are tired and my brain is tired, and I'm not functioning at my best, and I'm just putting the hours in. But I feel like I fail with those conversations. And Rotten Mouse. I think when we sort of think about stopping doing something that we've done for our entire lives, it seems more complicated than it is, because obviously we've done it for our entire lives, right? And we see it as this massive change that like is something that is going to be really difficult because it's like intrinsic to our being, right? But the first day of being vegan is quite hard, right? But the second day and the third day and the fourth day, it just gets easier and easier and easier and easier, right? Like we don't like we shouldn't judge how hard it is from day one, right? Because 5 years ago I went vegan and it was hard, right? But today, 5 years later, it's really not hard, right? Like it's I've built up all the muscle memory that I need to do to just only buy vegan things. You know, my palate, my taste palette, and everything about me now is just built for veganism. You know, I enjoy oat milk. I know which like products contain, you know, milk and which brands are vegan. You know, I know my local takeaways. I know which ones of those are vegan. I know my local restaurants and which one of those are vegan. I have all the resources now that I needed. Um, so it might seem a little bit complicated, but I think if you just accept that it is on day one, and know that like it won't be on day 10 or day 30 or day whatever, then it's really easy to make those changes. Yeah. I love you guys. I love my chat. I love that you're so
Listen, what the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you? Not what the fuck are
Who
you?
the fuck are you?
Okay, my name's
Stay
Jessica.
to that.
My name's Jessica.
No, I'll give you 2 ton right now to just go and kill yourself, lad.
Yeah. Why are you so hostile?
Because who the fuck wants to look like that?
I mean, you're literally you're literally showing me your
What do you
ceiling.
identify as?
You're literally showing me your ceiling, so it's.
And what do you identify as, lad?
Wait, can I speak? So it's
Nah,
rather
bro, what do you
trite.
identify as?
It's rather trite that you sort of attack the way I look, whilst so ashamed that you
you're
hide
crying
the way
about
you look.
it.
I'm not. I'm crying.
Well,
I'm
you
not
clearly
crying.
are. You're not on
I'm
the camera
pointing
now, you know
out.
what I mean, bro? You're gonna have to camera yourself. You
I'm
fucking
literally
hell.
making a coffee. I'm filling up my kettle with
Bro,
water.
what do you identify as?
See my kettle? I'm filling it up with water.
What do you identify as?
I'm a girl.
A girl?
Yeah, I'm a girl.
Oh no, bro.
So
you
why do you attack how other people look whilst literally
Alright, so can you
not
tell me
showing
one
how
thing?
you look?
Was you born a male or a female?
Why do you attack how other people look
Was
without
you
showing
born a
how you
male
look?
or a female, lad?
Why do you attack how other people
Answer my
look
question, bro. Was you
without
born a male
showing
or a
how you
female?
look? Like, why are you so ashamed of your own visage that you
Bro,
hide it
I'm
off
not ashamed
camera?
of nothing, bro. You
Then
can't
why
tell
do
me
you
I'm
hide it
ashamed,
off
bro.
camera?
Why are you so scared
Why are
to
you
say
showing
what
me
you...
your
Bro,
ceiling?
was you born as a girl or a boy?
I was born a boy.
So you're not a girl. You've got an Adam's apple, bro. You have an Adam's apple in your throat. You are not a girl. You die. If you pass away today, you go to the hospital. It's either you're going to be a male or a female. They're going to look at your Adam's apple and they're going to go, "Oh, he's a male."
You do realize, my darling, that my doctors call me she, her.
They can't, bro. You're a fucking male, bro. Get off,
do.
bro.
The joys. Hello. Sorry, I'm making coffee. How you doing? No. This is why I pause the stream while I'm making coffee. Because nobody wants to talk to a chair, you know? Hello? Hello? Imagine if I just, like, clipped a video of me sat in my chair and put it on loop. Hello?
Hello.
How you doing?
Nothing.
No, how are you doing, not what are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. What about you?
I'm very good. I'm making coffee at 9:30 in the evening. Is that normal?
Yeah.
Is it? People drink coffee at 9:30 at night?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
Where are you from?
I'm from Leeds.
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 Leeds. It's nice.
I mean, it's alright. Could be better. Could be better.
How old are you?
33. Can I ask what you think about animals? How you feel about animals? Okay, Manscaped. Hello? How you doing? Hello? Hello?
What are you saying?
Where am I what?
You streaming?
I am streaming.
What, Twitch, yeah?
No, YouTube.
Oh, good. I'll copy that link, wait.
Will you?
I'll see.
Uh-huh.
Is that your link? Is that your link?
That's my QR code
What to?
to my link tree.
Is that a picture of you?
That is not a picture of me. That is a picture I drew in, like, Photoshop.
The person standing?
What person standing? Oh, yeah, that's me. Hello.
Are you gay?
I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
What are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a woman. I'm a trans woman.
So wait, what are you originally?
I was a boy.
How did you change if you don't mind asking?
I took hormones and I socially transitioned.
So what's that mean?
That means everyone knows me as Jessica. I go by she, her pronouns. I have a female perceived wardrobe. I don't fucking know. I just did it.
Do you have boobies?
Hormones do indeed make you grow boobies.
Can I see?
Nope.
You don't have them, do you?
I do. If you like go on my Instagram, there's literally a picture of me like basically naked in London. In the streets of London.
What's your Instagram right now? What's your Instagram right now?
You're literally on my link tray.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, it's almost like everything's been provided.
How much followers are? I forgot what's it called? Social subs do you have?
It's like 400 or something.
Instagram. Alright, I don't understand. Wait. First hater.
Okay.
I'm not taking pictures, but I'm fucking having a look.
I don't mind. Social media, like literally live on YouTube. Why would I care about you taking a picture?
Where's the London one?
Where's the Wawa?
London one.
It's my profile picture.
So it's not fucking scrolling up.
Big Sanj. What do you think about animals?
Do you eat animals?
I do not eat animals.
I don't either.
No? You vegan?
No, I'm joking. I fucking eat. I love meat.
Yeah, I thought you might.
I
I used to love meat. I ate meat for 28 years. I still probably would like the taste of meat if, you know, it was magically
That's
created.
because I'm a national world champion, so protein in there.
I'm an ultra marathon runner.
That looks so boring, that little thing. It's tiny.
It is, but it's because I don't really care about the medal. But I ran 54 kilometers in 8 hours and 2 minutes.
Bumbleclaw.
Big running, you know.
8 hours? Are you muscly?
Say again?
Have you got muscles?
I got massive fucking legs.
Bumbleclaw.
Muscular legs.
What's your original name?
No, I'm not telling you that.
Why?
Because we don't ask trans people their original name.
Why?
Because it hurts some trans people.
How?
Because they don't want to think about their life prior to being, you know, the person they are now.
But you're a boy, right?
I was a boy, yeah.
But really, you can't change that.
Yeah, you can. Of course you can.
Do you have a willy?
I do.
There you go. So why?
Not a boy.
Then why do you have a willy?
There's loads of people who have willies who aren't boys. Like if I came into your house, let's say I came into your house right now, right?
Yeah, I'd knock the fuck out, yeah.
No,
Anyway.
hypothetically, I come into your house, right, and I chop off your penis, right? Does that make you not a boy?
No, I'm still a boy.
Okay, so you'd be a boy without a dick, right? So I'm a girl with a dick.
No, but you don't have the same hormones as a girl.
I do. No, I do. I literally take hormones. I literally take estrogen, block testosterone, and take progesterone. I have very similar hormones to a girl. Obviously, not all women have the same hormones. But how do you think I grew boobs? I didn't just magically grow boobs.
I did not know you could do that.
Yeah, so when you take the opposite hormone, right? So if, let's say, I was born a girl and I started taking testosterone, then I would just go through all the changes that happened to you during male puberty. Right? So during male puberty, you began growing facial hair. Your
Well,
voice.
how old are you?
I'm 33.
You're 33.
I'm 33.
Blood clot. Wait, so you're into men?
No, like girls.
So you're lesbian?
Yep.
Have you got something wrong with you?
What do you mean?
Have you done like pills before?
Have I done like pills before? What do you mean?
Have you done any like drugs before?
I mean, I was an alcoholic at one point. I tried weed last week and it was really boring.
So you're a druggie?
No, I don't take any drugs currently. I am alcohol free and I don't smoke weed. And I don't have access to any drugs that I'd quite like to take. So no, I'm not a druggie.
Can I record a video of me and you quickly?
We're literally live on YouTube.
Yeah, I know. Wait, can you say Alex Thackeray is my best friend and I love him, please?
No,
Why?
because I don't know who Zachary is and none of that is true.
Can you say hi, Alex? Yo, hello? Yo, what go on?
Yo, by the way, at any point this week, if you want to come get that gold deck from me, just go right ahead. I'll be at work.
I'll come get him the next time we see each other, yeah?
That's true, yeah. What are you planning on doing this week then?
Nothing. Maybe on a Sunday or Saturday I might see my girl, but probably on Sunday.
Man just decided to have a phone call. Hello?
What's up?
I'm good, thank you.
Hold on. Alexa, pause. Hey, I have a question for you.
Go on, shoot.
I'm quite drunk, right? So, first question. So, how old are you?
I'm 33.
Oh, I'm 32. Right, cool. Are you straight, bi, or gay?
I'm a lesbian.
What?
That's the trans flag. I'm a girl.
You're not a girl.
I'm a girl.
Right, so do you have a dick or a pussy?
I have a dick.
Right, okay, so if I can ask, what size is your dick?
That's not a very relevant question.
Tell me what size your dick is.
No.
Is it small, big, or average?
It doesn't matter.
It does.
No, it really doesn't.
Tell me the size of your fucking dick, you dickhead.
Are you an aggressive alcoholic, or are you just an aggressive non-alcoholic?
I just want to know the size of your fucking dick.
Yeah, and isn't that weird when you say that out loud?
It's not difficult.
No, it is. It is.
No, it's not.
Sets a weird precedent.
No, you just say a number, mate.
No.
Because it's small.
Why is it relevant?
Because it's small then.
Why would it matter if it was small?
If it was big, you would say...
Do you not think that if I was a woman, I'd want it to be small? What a weird person. These people who think that you've become a woman because you have a small penis.
Yo, bro, wait. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Do you want to troll someone? Like, do you want to just mess around with someone?
No.
Okay, fuck you then.
What is wrong with people? Why is everyone a knobhead? Hello.
Unit. I love your hair, by the way. Is it blue?
Yours blue.
It looks cool.
It's wet because I got out of the shower.
What are you up to today?
Trying to talk to people about animals, but apparently fending off abuse.
Let's fucking talk about animals, mate. Come on.
Is it animal time? Do you
Okay,
like
at least,
animals?
as long as it's not furry time, I'm happy with it.
No, it's not furry time. My dog's trying to like eat me.
Oh. That's a bad time to mention furry time.
I mean, not in that way. In a.
Oh yeah.
He wants to play with his ball way. What do you think about animals?
I love animals.
Yeah? Do you love all animals or just some animals?
I don't like penguins.
You don't like penguins. Okay.
I think penguins are weird.
I mean, that's a weird one to pick, but sure.
Did you not like happy feet?
No. What's your favourite animal?
Cows.
Oh, that's Sarah's least favorite. She's terrified.
What about that? What about them fluffy cows? Those are cute.
Those are cute.
What do you think about cows?
I like milk.
You like milk? What about the cow?
I like the milk that they produce for us. Yeah.
Is that not a bit weird?
What milk do you drink? Green, blue, or red?
I drink oat milk.
Are you lactose intolerant?
No, I'm vegan. I just don't think we should drink the tit milk of animals.
You won't say that after you drink snake milk.
I mean, no.
I don't think snakes produce milk.
They do. They do.
How?
It's very yummy.
Is that not weird? Would you drink?
Have you ever eaten an octopus?
Would you? I have, yeah.
It's delicious, isn't it?
Yeah, but so would a baby if I like grilled them on barbecue sauce, right? But I wouldn't eat children, right? It's not morally
A human
correct.
baby.
Yeah, right. Just because something tastes good, it doesn't make it morally correct to do it, right?
I get your point.
Right? Like fucking women is real great, but that doesn't make rape okay.
Exactly. You are making great points.
So why do we like sexually violate cows just because milk tastes bueno?
I think us as like a universe, we just don't give a fuck.
Okay, but what about like not us as a universe, but why like you as an individual?
Me as an individual, right? Well, because all the vegan options are far more expensive.
Bones.
No, because the vegan options are expensive. I'm not gonna lie
Soy
about
milk
that.
is cheaper than dairy milk. And it's better for
Is
you.
it?
Yeah, it's like 50p a carton.
Like for almond milk or like oat milk is like £3 where I live, and then normal milk is like £2.
No. If you go to Aldi, like oat milk is like £1, and you know soy milk is 50p.
I don't know. I don't go to Aldi.
I've never seen it.
But like we wouldn't use price to justify any other abuse, right? We wouldn't be like, whoa, dairy milk too expensive, so I have my humane, like women in cage milk, right? We get women, put them in cages, milk the shit out of them. It's really cheap, therefore I buy that.
True that.
But we wouldn't do that, right? That'd be ridiculous, right? You don't buy like slave labor trainers just because they're cheaper, right?
I mean, if you think about it, all industries have slave labor. It's like a handpicked few that don't do that.
And do you decide to pay for that because it's cheaper?
Yes.
You do?
Sometimes you
so
have
you're like
to.
pro slave labor?
I am not, absolutely not. But
if
whatever
you pay
is
for it,
cheaper,
then you are, right? Like if you.
I know about consumerism.
If you financially incentivize slave labor, you're pro slave labor, right?
Well, you can't. I'm not.
I think
I'm not like supporting. I'm not supporting.
You are because you pay for the product.
No,
right?
but
if you buy gold teeth from Auschwitz, you're pro Holocaust, right? If you pay for something, right? If you pay for an industry that does an action, you're pro that industry.
Well, right? The thing is, I don't really have a choice.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you fucking do. Of course you do. Right? No one's forcing you to pay. No one's forcing you to pay for milk, right?
Yeah, no
one's. We were all about clothes.
If someone's not paying it for me, what can I do? Because I can't afford it for myself. So
just don't drink it, right? You don't have to eat meat. You don't have to drink milk. You don't have to eat eggs. Right? You can eat rice and beans and various frozen vegetables for really fucking cheap.
No, but if I still buy the cheap rice and beans, I'm still supporting the slave labor. So what is
No, because you're not supporting animal abuse, right? Right, like.
No, but I thought you were talking about slave labor.
No, it was an analogy. Right?
Okay.
It was an analogy, right? So.
All right. What is your opinion on this other person, friend?
What are we all about?
I have no idea. We are in darkness.
If we pay for animal products, right, that we don't need to eat because we could just eat plants, right? We financially incentivize an industry that we know abuses animals, right? Needlessly, right? Because we want to. And we could just not. We could just choose not to. So why don't we choose not to?
Okay. So how long have you been vegan for?
5 years.
And why weren't you vegan before?
Because I didn't know. I'd never had this conversation with anybody. And about
You weren't educated on the topic.
Yeah, so 5 years ago, a wonderful person who made my life infinitely better took me, a piece of shit, and said, I'm not going to eat animals anymore, so you need to cook your own meals. And I was like, well, I'll just eat whatever you eat. Because I was a lazy sack of shit, and I just didn't want to cook my own meals. So I ate vegan food for a month, and then after a month, she said, watch this documentary. And I watched a documentary of what happens to animals inside slaughterhouses and inside farms and inside breeding facilities. And I realized that it was fucked. And I realized that because I hadn't been eating it for a month, been eating them for a month, I didn't need to eat them. And I could have perfectly tasty food without eating them. So I was actually able to understand the ethics. And I think if I wasn't, not eating them, I don't think I would have grasped it because I was a massive piece of shit. But now I do understand it, and the reason that I do as much sort of outreach as I do is because I know that it took me a lot to understand why I shouldn't do it.
Okay. Let's talk about clothes then. The clothes you're wearing vegan?
Yes, and most of them comes from a charity shop. My trousers, vegan pajamas that were bought for me as a gift. This was a gift. I don't really buy many clothes, and the ones that I do, I buy from charity shops or vegan brands.
Okay. Now that is a good step that you're taking instead of going in for the latest trending of clothes. So more slave labor happens. You're getting old clothes. I do the same. I support that when I can, if there's good bits in the charity shop.
Why only when you can?
Because you don't want clothes that you don't want.
But you don't need clothes, right? Like you obviously you need some clothes.
I can't go around walking naked.
Obviously you do need some clothes, but you don't need a new outfit like constantly, right? And like when we think about what we're supporting, right? And also I think this is I'm not sure I think slave labor of humans is as pressing of an issue as, buying meat, right? Obviously we shouldn't pay for the abuse of humans.
Well,
wait. But we buy one outfit like every week, right? We don't buy, 3 outfits a day, right? When we pay for meat, we pay for 3 meals a day of animals that have literally been murdered, right? It's not just slavery; it's literal murder, right? So I think, whilst I agree that we shouldn't pay for like fast fashion that abuses people, I think that's less of an sort of like I think the priority should be, not paying for animals to be tortured and abused. Right? Like, ideally, you do both. But I don't think you can say, I don't pay for fast fashion, therefore I'm allowed to kill animals. I think that's a bit trite.
Well, that's not the point I'm trying to make. I'm trying to say that, yes, one person can make a difference in the industry, but you can't... everyone has different points and views on these topics. And
what about
some
the
people
animal's
don't
point of view?
That's what I'm trying to say. Is obviously animal abuse.
What about the cow who's having his head cut off or her head cut off? Right, she doesn't have a choice. You have a choice. She doesn't have a choice to not be abused, but you have a choice not to pay for her to be abused. Right? When we say that like everyone has an opinion, we completely ignore that our actions have victims. Right? It's not just your choice, right? It's their lives. Right? You wouldn't say it's my choice or not my choice to kick my dog. Right? You wouldn't say it's freedom of choice, right?
How do you feed your dog?
He eats plants.
Your dog eats plants.
He eats vegetable stew and rice for his dinner. He has porridge with banana and peanut butter and flax seeds and chia seeds for his breakfast. And he has vegan dog food for lunch.
And do you think that's good for your dog?
Why would it not be good for my dog? Plant-based dogs actually live on average 18 months longer than meat dogs. The largest killer of domestic dogs, of pet dogs, is cancer. And eating meat dramatically increases their risk of cancer. So it's actually significantly better for my dog for him to eat plants.
But don't you think animals in the wild eat each other for
It
the
doesn't
meat?
matter. We're not animals in the wild. Animals in the wild don't ask for consent before they have sex with each other. That doesn't make rape okay. Like, why are we following? Why are we following the rules of animals for what we eat, but not for like how we fuck? Right? Animals don't have healthcare. Animals don't have ambulances. Animals don't have home TV. Why are we so obsessed with what animals do in regards to eating?
Animals do have healthcare.
They,
It's not free, but they have healthcare.
they don't have. You said lions. Lions don't have healthcare
No, I'm saying animals.
in the wild.
I'm not talking about them in the wild. I'm talking about them.
You said animals in the wild eat meat.
I was talking about animals in the wild, but now I'm saying animals do have healthcare.
They don't. It's human provided healthcare. You've never been to the doctors and been trapped by a kangaroo.
I mean, how else do you expect animals that we take care of to be taken care of? Do you expect a dog to take care of a dog? Do you expect a cat to neuter a cat?
So this is like, we've gone on a tangent that is pointless, right? But animals don't have healthcare. Humans have healthcare that they provide for dogs. It's vet services. That's a human system, right?
Oh yeah.
And when you make the point that a dog should eat meat, right, which is a silly point because I've just pointed out that it's better for the dog to not eat meat, right? The dog can exist without eating meat, and you're completely ignoring the rights of the animals that they would otherwise eat.
Okay, but if your dog were to choose meat or banana porridge, what do you think he would choose?
It wouldn't matter. Right?
No,
because,
but
wait. Listen. Allow me to point out the silliness of your point, right? So let's say that my dog had some sort of divine right to eat meat, right? And that his right to eat meat. Listen.
He does have a right.
And that his right to eat meat, for some reason, was superior to the rights of other animals to live, right? Because when you say the dog deserves to eat meat, what you're actually saying is you're saying the dog deserves to eat meat more than the animals that they would eat deserve to live, right? You're saying the right to eat a certain food for one animal is more valuable than the right of the lives of the other animal, right? So if you had a dog, right, if you were the owner of a dog, would you allow your dog to be killed so that my dog could eat meat? Would you allow me to kill your dog to feed them to my dog?
Dogs don't eat.
That doesn't matter. What you're saying is the right of your dog to eat meat is more valuable than the right of another dog to live, the right of another animal to live. So would you allow me to kill your dog to feed mine? Or would you rather I just fed my dog plants?
Well, that's kind of an odd point because dogs don't eat each other and cats don't eat.
It's not. It's a
I
perfectly
understand
valid
your point about other animals like chicken or like fish or something like that, but a dog won't eat another dog.
Well, in the wild, right? If we
go back 40,000, wait. Would not give another dog on a silver platter.
If we go back 50,000 years, wolves regulate humans. So would you allow me to kill your friend to feed my dog? Because he deserves to eat meat, right?
Okay, if we're talking about 50,000 years ago, I think we would all be fighting for our own lives.
Would you allow me? Would you allow me?
I would eat my friend for myself.
Would you allow me to kill your friend to feed my dog, or would you rather I just fed my dog plants?
I would not care because I would.
You wouldn't care if I killed your friend to feed her to my dog just because you think my dog should eat meat.
No, I'm saying that I wouldn't care because I'd probably eat her myself.
No, I'm talking about today. I'm talking about right now. Would you be okay with me killing your friend to feed my dog meat?
It's your choice.
Because the dog really needs to eat meat, right?
I'm not saying that.
What if the dog chose your friend's dead corpse over plants? Should I kill your friend just to see?
If it's a corpse, if she's already dead, then yeah.
I would have killed her to create the corpse, obviously, because we can't get meat for the dog without killing someone, right? So we should kill someone in order to get meat, just to see if the dog wants to eat them.
You know what? It's a game. If you kill her, I get to eat her as well, and your dog.
So we're having an argument about whether or not we should opt out of killing animals needlessly.
Why would you eat me?
And you're literally saying you're willing for your friend to be killed in order to justify why you eat animals, when you could just not eat animals. Right? There's nothing stopping you just not eating animals, right?
Do you want the reason why people eat meat is for the benefit of ourselves. It helps us.
It doesn't.
Meat is protein, iron.
Nope, you're wrong. Meat contains these things, but we don't need to get these things from meat. When we look
obviously
at the,
not.
listen,
Bodybuilders,
allow me to
eat...
please, dear God, allow me to finish my. When we look at the oldest living regions of our planet, they're called blue zones. Right? When we look at those regions, they have diets that are about 95% plant-based, and they eat a small amount of meat. Right? You cannot find entirely vegan sort of cultures on our planet. Right? They don't exist. Right? But you can find cultures where they're almost vegan. Right? And these zones are where people literally live the longest on our planet. Right? There is so much proof to show that veganism is actually significantly better for us as humans and will lead to us living healthier, happier lives.
Yeah.
Right? We have vegan bodybuilders, we have vegan world's strongest men, we have vegan super athletes, right? We have vegans who've literally won tennis tournaments like more than anyone else on the planet, right? Veganism is inherently wait, no, let me tell you, because veganism is inherently better for us. It's better for the environment. It's better for our economies, and it's better for the animals, right? There is no argument for why veganism isn't better for us. The only argument is that you don't want to go vegan because you enjoy eating meat. You don't want to have a slightly harder life, and you prefer living in a society where you are considered normal because you do the thing that's socially normalized, right?
That's not why I eat meat, though.
Say again?
That's not why I eat meat, though.
Because you enjoy the taste.
What?
Why do you eat meat?
Because meat is one of the few things I will eat. I'm like the pickiest eater in the world. I will go for a chicken nugget than a plant any day.
But you could have plant-based chicken nuggets.
Yeah, but it won't taste the same.
They would taste exactly the same.
You want to talk about cultures that are vegan?
Wait, no. Wait, let me talk to you about it. So, what do you have on your chicken nuggets? Do you have tomato ketchup on them?
I will eat them plain.
Okay. But would you eat them with a sauce?
Probably not.
Why not?
Because I don't like it.
Okay. And do you think you're sort of like I don't want to say this in an insulting way, right? But do you think your narrow requirements for food you're willing to eat would justify other forms of abuse?
Well, would you want to eat something you don't like?
That's not the point, right? The point is
that...
wait, let me make my point.
Ask her why she eats meat and she's trying to explain it.
My point is, right, it's not just your decision to eat a food. There is a victim, right? So would your narrow requirements for what you enjoy be enough to justify another form of abuse?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would be, let's say, whoa, let me talk to your friend, please. So if I said to you, the only food I like to eat, right, is, I don't know, border collies. Would you be okay me going out and killing people's border collies to eat those border collies?
I don't know.
It's pet dogs. They're a type of pet dog.
Oh, okay.
Would you be okay with me like breaking into people's houses, stealing and killing their dogs? Because that's the only thing I want to eat.
Well, she's eating chicken nuggets.
Let me speak to your friend. Please let me speak to your friend.
She's eating chicken nuggets because
she's a big girl. She can answer herself. She can answer the questions herself. So would you be okay with my requirements, my narrow requirements for what I want to eat, justifying me killing those animals?
Human beings.
I don't think Bro understands.
I do understand. You're saying I'm too... No.
Okay.
You're saying I'm a picky eater, therefore I should be allowed to kill animals.
No, because I will literally eat certain things. If I don't like something, I will just not eat.
Okay, but that is not a justification for killing individuals.
Yes, it is.
Would you rather her starve?
No, because you conceivably could still feed yourself. It would just be more difficult for you, right?
Yeah, I need to eat for myself.
But they need to not die, right? You needing to eat is a need for you, and them needing to not be murdered is a need for them. What you're saying is please. What you're saying is your comfort, right? And your convenience is more valuable than their lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your comfort and convenience is more valuable than them existing. Them not being tortured.
Yeah.
And would you allow that as justification for other forms of abuse?
No, because that's different.
Why not? Why are you special and your justification of convenience
because I'm autistic,
justifies your abuse, right? But someone else's doesn't.
So I literally
If there was an
special.
autistic Catholic priest who really liked fucking kids, right? Would you
That's
be okay with
different
that?
though.
It's
But
not
that's
different.
different.
It's not different. It's exactly
We're
the
talking
same.
about food, not rape.
Yeah, that's two completely different things.
It's not.
You can't
What
compare
about an
them.
autistic young child who really likes killing dogs?
That happens.
He
all the
doesn't need to
time.
kill
Can
the
you
dogs
please
to
stop
survive.
shouting
He
and
needs
let
to
her have a
eat to
conversation with me?
survive.
Like, you don't need to keep
Yeah.
screaming for her. She can have an adult conversation herself.
Well, I'm still a part of this
You just
conversation.
keep
so
shouting over. I talked to you for a very long time. Now I want to talk to your friend. Let her speak for herself. Stop shouting over her. Like, she deserves to have a conversation without you screaming over her.
Alright. Make your point, girl.
So why do you think that this justification is okay for you, but it's not for other people? Why do you think that your justification of your convenience is valuable enough to kill animals, but other people's isn't?
Listen.
What was your question? Sorry.
Why do you think your justification of convenience is enough to kill animals, but others isn't?
One, I need to eat to survive.
Okay.
Two, it's really different, like killing an animal that most people wouldn't eat, or just
So
for
it's
fun.
socially norm. You only care about social norms.
No, I
Yeah.
eat what I want to eat.
Okay, but they're living beings that don't want to die.
Well, they're not living anymore.
Yeah, so it's okay to kill them. So you'd be okay with someone who just, wanted to go out and shoot, like, I don't know, exotic animals because they'd like the
People
taste of
can
them.
eat what they want. I can't care what they eat.
So you think people should be allowed to eat whatever they want?
Yeah, it's their choice.
So I could farm children and eat them.
Well, that's different.
Why is it different?
Okay. Can I please just step in?
No, like, why is it different?
No, because I have an answer.
Other than because you care about children and you don't care about animals. What's the
Okay,
difference?
you
I do care about
no.
You don't care about animals.
I'm stepping in. You think people should be allowed to be whoever
Wait,
they want to be?
did you say you don't care about animals?
You're transgender, yes?
I am, but that doesn't hurt anyone.
No.
That
But I'm saying
doesn't kill
you
me.
allow people to be whoever
being
they want to be.
no,
So why can't she think
me
that people are
me
allowed to
being
eat whatever they want
trans
to eat?
doesn't have a victim. Me being trans doesn't kill 73 billion chickens a year. Me being trans doesn't kill 1.5 billion cows a year. Me being trans doesn't kill
No, but we're talking
1.5
about
billion
controversial
pigs a year. Me being trans doesn't kill 1.5 billion sheep a year. Me being trans doesn't kill hundreds of trillions of fish a year.
Okay,
Right,
I'm not
you're
trying to offend you.
comparing life choices with murder. Right? Me being trans is not equivalent to me deciding I want to go out and kill prostitutes with a hammer.
But you're saying
They're
people
both
can't
choices,
choose.
but they're not
saying
equal.
People can't choose to eat whatever they want, but yet you can choose to be whoever you want. Does that make sense?
That does no, it doesn't. You don't understand. One action has victim, other action no victim. Right?
Everything has a victim.
My Jesus fucking Lord, this is the most rudimentary fucking argument you've presented so far.
Okay, let's talk about John Lacey.
If you want to
whoa.
I'm gonna end with this. Because
this is he raped children, and that is a part of your community, whether you like it or not. So yes, your community still has victims, whether you like it or not. Most pedophiles are men.
God. So what you're saying is I have exhausted all my ability to have rational conversation. I'm going to pick one member of your community and blame you for them. You are a white. You are a white woman, right?
I am not white.
Hitler was white, therefore you're Hitler. Fuck you.
I am not white.
Good argument. Fucking piece of shit. Holy fucking assholes. Jesus fucking Christ. Wait, is Jess spamming me to tell me that I left the fucking... Okay, Jess. You get me. I love you. I'm sorry I left the fucking Ohm TV in. Oh! Jesus fucking Christ.
What's up?
You have a really bad echo. Fuck me, dude. I'm sorry, I fixed it, team. Hello.
No.
How you doing?
I am fantastic.
That's wonderful.
How are you?
I just talked to the most thickest pile of shit ever, so I'm a bit triggered.
Huh?
I had a conversation with someone who wasn't very clever.
Why? What happened?
It was just a pointless conversation where I lost brain cells. What do you think about animals?
About animals? I love animals.
About animals, yeah. Do you like all animals or just some animals?
I can't think of any animals I don't like.
Okay. What about
I
cows?
hate wasps. Wasps are just
What about cows and pigs and chickens?
like farm animals.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just there. I don't really have an opinion on them, to be honest.
If I paid for you to be killed, like right now, would you think that was not having an opinion about your existence?
It is having an opinion on my existence.
Okay, do you eat animals? So I think you have an opinion about whether or not animals should be killed, right? Because you pay for them to be killed, right?
I don't pay for them to get killed. Like, I pay to buy them and eat them.
So if I paid for human flesh in a supermarket, I wouldn't be paying for humans to be killed?
They don't sell that, bro. They don't sell that.
What if I had a mate called Dan, and I went to Dan, and I went, hey, Dan.
Dan is a dodgy guy.
I went, hey, Dan, get me some human flesh, right? And Dan came into your house, right, in the middle of the night, bolt gunned you in the back of the head, right, picked you up by the legs, ran you through a fucking meat grinder, churned you up into fucking, wait, burger meat, compressed you into a burger, fried you in your own fucking kitchen, right, in your own fucking hobs, right, and brought you round to my house and went, human flesh. Would I be responsible for your death?
First off,
Uh-huh.
It's weird you want to eat human.
I don't. It's a hypothetical.
I don't even know what to say to that. It's just...
I would be responsible for your death, right? Even though Dan killed you, I would have paid Dan.
Yeah, but you would hire Dan to come kill me.
No, I would have said any human flesh, right? And he would have just picked your house at random. Maybe he found you off one of my own TV streams. He thought this guy.
What, you streaming right now?
Yep, yeah, I am. Dan's in my audience. He's got his bolt gun ready.
No, he's not.
He is. Right, but
what?
I'm joking. This is a joke, but obviously,
yeah, I know.
It's a joke. I would be responsible for your death, right? If I paid for human flesh and you were the person who got killed.
When I go to like buy meat, like buy some beef or something, I don't think I'm hiring someone to go kill a cow.
Exactly, and that's why it's socially acceptable for you to do so, right? Because you don't think about the animal, right? That's why we eat meat, because we don't think about the cows that are getting.
Don't you think it's just like part of like the food chain, and like that's just how it is meant to be, like and how it's always been, like cavemen back in the day.
No, but you can wait. We can make the same argument about other things that were commonplace, but we've now sort of chosen to stop, right? Someone could say, don't you think it's just how it's supposed to be that we keep black people in cages and use them as farm equipment? And I'd be like, no, I think we should stop doing that, right? But someone would say, but we've always done it. That's how we make cotton. It's the cotton industry. And then we ended it because we realized that even though it was the way it was, and that's how
What about other animals that are like in like nature go and kill other animals?
They do.
So what's wrong with us as an animal eating other animals?
Do you sometimes watch a cat kill a bird, right?
Yeah.
And then go and murder a bird? Have you ever watched a dog bite a child and then thought, fuck it, I'm going to bite a child? What about when dogs hump your legs? Do you rip off your pants and start humping people's legs? Do you not base your behavior off dogs? You don't,
I'm not
right?
a dog.
Exactly. So does it
matter? I'm an animal.
You are an animal, right? But you don't base your behavior off the actions of other animals, right? So why are you choosing the consumption of meat to be the one thing you base other animals? Right? Because animals rape each other, they eat babies, they do loads of fucked up shit, right? A baboon climbed through the window of a house.
So do humans.
They do.
So do humans.
But we shouldn't, right? Right? Just because they do and we do doesn't mean we should. Right? And we don't base our morals off animals. Right? We vote. We use home TV, right? Animals don't fucking do that. We ask women. We go, hey, women, do you want to get fucked? We say it to men. Hey, men, do you want to get... Hey, non-binary people. Hey, person, do you want to get fucked? When's the last time you saw, like, a lion fucking sexting? Like, you know, saying, do you want a sexy time tonight? They don't do that. You know? They just bite women on back of neck. Fuck. We don't do that. It'd be pretty fucked up if we did. And if you were in court for fucking raping someone, and you went, bro, lions do it. The judge would be like, you're fucking insane.
True.
So why lions, though?
What do you mean? Because you came up with lions?
No, you said what about wild animals, right? So, like...
What's, like, your aim of this, like...
I want you to consider whether or not you should eat animals. That's what I want. That's my aim.
Well, do you think it's okay if we both have different opinions and I'm just stick to eating?
Not if there's a victim, no. I think if there's a victim, it's not an opinion. It's an act. It's an act of violence. Right? You wouldn't be okay if it was my opinion that hiring Dan to come and murder you...
Because that's like killing me.
Yeah, right?
It's kill or be killed.
No, it's not. We live in a society where we don't kill or be killed.
We used to not.
We used to not, but then we realized that that's bad, right? And we progressed, right? Like if I came into your house and murdered your fluffy friend, you know, whether they were a dog, a cat, or I don't know what pet you might have, you would be like, whoa, why have you killed my animal? And I'd be like, food chain, my choice, right?
But like we're part of the same species.
The hamster's not, the doggo's not, the cat's not. Do you think you need to eat meat, or do you think you choose to eat meat?
I feel like, cause I go to the gym, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think meat. What's that?
It's an ultra marathon medal. An ultra marathon is where you run more than a marathon.
Yeah, but when you're runners,
Uh-huh.
they don't really train for muscle, do they?
You should see my fucking legs. I could strangle a homeless person to death with them. And that'd be ethical, right? Because it'd be my choice. It'd be my choice, right?
Well, it's because people eat meat.
Yeah, I eat homeless people, right? It's just my choice. Right, it's just my choice, right? We have different opinions. You don't eat homeless people. I strangle them with my muscly thighs and eat them. It's just a choice, right?
What happens if I said that was fine?
I think that'd be fucked up. And I think you'd be biting a bullet that you don't agree with. And I think if you said it was okay for me to strangle homeless people and eat them, you'd be okay with me knocking on your door and killing you for food, right? And I don't think you are okay with that.
I don't want to be killed.
Exactly.
What happens if you tried to kill me but I killed you? That's
not the hypothetical, right? That's the joy of hypotheticals, is you can't go, yo, I just defend myself, right? Because that's not how it works, right? These animals can't defend themselves.
Coming on Omi TV, I was not expecting this.
That's what we get. So I appreciate that you've probably never considered veganism in your life. This is probably a conversation you've never even thought you were gonna have. Right?
No, not really, no.
So, like, having had this ridiculous conversation where I've said lots of silly things that actually make quite a lot of sense and are, you know, a little bit funny to try and keep you entertained, what is your position? Like, have you reconsidered?
Veganism?
Well, more just paying for animals to be murdered.
I don't think I've ever considered it.
Okay. Do you think we should pay for animals to be murdered if we don't need to?
I don't even know. No. But I think I'm gonna carry on eating meat.
Why?
Because I want it to. It tastes good.
But does that taste justify abuse? Like, what if you tasted good? Would it be okay for me to kill you and eat you?
They don't get abused.
They do get abused. Of course they get abused.
How
do you? Yeah, they fucking do, bro.
They get like a needle straight to the head. They don't even feel anything.
No, they really don't. Go. Are you on a computer?
I am on a computer, yeah.
Put this in YouTube. promise you, they get the shit abused out of them. If you go to 24 minutes, you can see the maceration of male chicks in the egg industry.
Or you want about like battery chickens or whatever?
No, this is egg laying hatcheries. This is not even like chickens, like that are. These are this is the chickens.
All the videos are 3 minutes long.
No. It's the main. I can send you the link. I'll send you the link. Dominion. There you go. That's the link.
Alright, here we go. I've got to sign in because it's like age restricted.
It is age restricted. Which
And I can't bother sign in.
Okay, well, can I tell you what would happen if you were watching it?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the egg industry, male chicks don't lay eggs, right? So they're blended alive at 1 day old. They're blended alive. They're fed into a blender and completely conscious and awake. Right?
What's your thoughts on like abortion? Because of like
so I think
1 year old.
I think abortion is obviously killing a life isn't good, but we abort children because we protect the autonomy of a woman, right? A woman is also a living creature, right? And a fetus, right? A group of cells within her womb is not developed yet to the point of consciousness, right? Obviously, late stage abortions, right? Like,
what about the little chicks that are like 1 day old?
So
I don't remember when I was 1 day old.
No, you don't, right? But you were still conscious. You were a living, conscious being, right? And the thing is, like, animals sort of develop at different rates, right? The day one consciousness of a dog or a chicken or a cow or a pig is much different to the day one consciousness of a human, right? Humans develop at much sort of slower rates because we have much sort of more complex sort of brains, right? But most animals come out of their mother's womb or of the egg capable of existing because they don't have the benefit of society to protect them. Right? Most animals can walk and sort of like, move around and eat day one, right?
Yeah.
Whereas a baby's basically helpless at day one, right? And just because you can't remember being a baby doesn't mean you didn't have a conscious experience. Right? It just means you haven't formed and remembered those memories. You know? Like a day 1 year old baby can feel pain, right? You wouldn't like put a cigarette out on a day 1 year old baby, right?
No.
Because you know they can feel pain. But they won't remember that, right? You'll be like, hey, do you remember when I was putting cigarettes out on you when you were 1 year old? They'll say no, right? But they still felt pain. But yeah, unfortunately, animal agriculture just abuses animals like on a mass scale, right? Pigs are literally sort of kicked. They have their teeth ripped out. They have their tails cut off. They die in the most awful, gruesome way ever. Like pigs are put in gas chambers. And then when they come out of those gas chambers, they have their throats slit. And then some of those animals are still alive, and they get immersed in boiling water as a way to clean the hair and sort of dirt from their bodies. So they will have been gassed, had their throat slit, and then they will drown to death in boiling water. I can't think of a worse way to die. Like I genuinely can't think of a worse way to die than that. And that's the death of a pig. Animals that have an equally sentient experience to dogs, right? They're often found to be more intelligent and more socially capable than dogs. Would you do that to a dog? Would you gas a dog, slit their throat, and then drown them in boiling water?
Some people do.
But would you?
No,
Do that?
I would not.
When you pay for ham or pork or sausages, that's what you pay for, right? And you can just have vegan ones, right? But then why would you eat a pig?
Because that's socially acceptable.
But do you only care about things that are societally acceptable? is there anything in society that you think is like societally acceptable but bad?
Well, it depends on what culture. Because like in China, they eat dogs. I don't think that's right.
Okay, so it's societally acceptable that you don't think it's okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
What about like women not having the vote? That was societally acceptable, but you know it was wrong, right? Right?
Yeah.
Using black people as property was societally acceptable, but wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
So just because it's societally acceptable to, abuse animals, right, and pay for the abuse of animals, I don't think that makes it correct, right?
But like, keeping black people as slaves is not really natural.
Why not?
Because like, why would it be?
We literally treat black people in the same way we treat animals, right? We bred them, we kept them in captivity, and we used them as farm equipment. We used black people the same way we used horses, right? And we said, oh, black people are less intelligent, so it's fine, which is the same thing we say about horses. It's incredibly natural for our species to abuse animals or people that we believe as lesser, right?
Mm.
We are literally a species of farmers, domestic animal farmers, right? And the reason we see a slavery as abhorrent, right, is because now we literally have friends and family who are black, right? We literally see that we were so wrong about this, right? Why do we not think it's like we have dogs in our house, right? Dogs are our friends and family, right? And yet we still have greyhound racing, where we abuse dogs, right, and force them to run at ridiculous sort of like
Don't you think that they could enjoy that though?
No, of course they don't enjoy that.
Well, have you seen like horse racing when like if like the rider falls off and then like the horse still carries on running?
Yeah,
because it enjoys running.
It's not because they enjoy running. It's because there's a bunch of other horses and they want to be with them because horses are herd
Because they
species.
enjoy it.
It's not because they enjoy it. Right? And even if they do enjoy it, you can coerce an animal into doing things, right, that they wouldn't do, right? Like people groom children, right? They groom children to want to spend time with them, right? But that doesn't mean it's okay to fuck kids, right? You can coerce an individual into believing that it's in their benefit, right? But
It's a bit weird comparing like eating meat to like grooming children.
I don't think it is. The reason I compare it to children is because we believe that children are. You and I both believe that children should be protected, right?
Yeah.
Right? So we both agree that children shouldn't be abused, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think animals should be abused. You currently pay for animals to be abused, right? So I use children because that's the thing that we can both agree on, right? And I know that you don't think children and animals are the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you can understand why these actions, when done to children, are wrong, right? And I'm trying to get you to understand that just if it's wrong to do it to a child, I think it should be wrong to do it to an animal, right? Because they're innocent beings who have a conscious experience and don't want to be abused. And whilst they might not have the same intellectual capability as a child, they have the same like emotional capabilities and they have the same, ability to feel pain, right? Yeah, he skipped me. We tried, team. We try. We always try. Hello.
What the fuck?
Who the fuck? Not what the fuck, who the fuck?
Well, I need to turn off my music. We need to have a conversation about what is going on here. I'm confused.
Okie doke. What's the thing dancing on your microphone?
That's my cat, mate.
It's your cat.
Yeah.
Oh, a cat in a sombrero.
Right. Tell me about this. Or what's the QR code or like?
Oh, I'm streaming.
Oh, you're streaming. Activism. What activism do you do?
This. And also animal rights.
Oh, I don't want to be rude, so I'm not going to assume what the flag is. What?
It's a trans flag.
All right. Interesting. How long have you been trans?
2 years.
2 years. And how did you come about that?
It was a really long process. Probably from about the age of 8 years old. I sort of knew I wasn't happy as a boy, and I wanted to be a girl, but I didn't have any language for it. I didn't know what I was. For a bit, I thought I was gay, but I didn't like men. I didn't want to have sex with men. So that was really inconvenient because you can't really be gay if you don't want to have sex with men. And then eventually, when I was sort of in my mid-20s, I realized that trans people existed. But I spent 10 years thinking I couldn't do that, and I wasn't brave enough to do that. And then about the age of 31, I was like, fuck it, let's do this thing. So I did.
Right. Interesting. I'm not saying I'm being rude about it as well. How many people have you got in your live stream as well?
How many do I have? 12.
12. Right, do you want me to put on a little show for your live stream?
I mean, I think we are. This is what they're here for.
Right.
Let's go his guns out. Let's go his guns out. Man needs a belt. Sorry. Oh God, don't do that one. So I presume you're a bodybuilder? You work out?
Yeah.
Yeah? How long you been doing it?
2 years.
2 years? Okay.
Yeah.
And what are your goals?
Do you know what the Mr. Olympia is?
I do, yeah, I do. It's the
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger one, right?
Yeah. He done that a long time ago, but yeah, same one.
Did you see Game Changers? Because he was in that, and it was sort of talking about his Mr. Olympia stuff.
I watched a documentary on him, but yeah.
Have you ever heard of Patrick Baboumian?
I have not.
Have you got a computer?
I'm on my PC.
Do you want to do a little Google of Patrick Baboumian?
Alright, wait, type it in chat, I'll copy and paste it, because I don't know how to spell it.
I think that's how you spell it.
Alright, hang on, let me...
Google should
type it
work.
out quick. Let's have a look. He's a vegan strongman.
He's a fucking vegan, mate, yeah. Do you know
How-
Schwarzenegger? Do you know Schwarzenegger's plant-based, apparently?
No, that can't be right.
It is. Game Changers is literally about eating plants, and Schwarzenegger is one of the main participants.
Well, the biggest bodybuilders of all time, like Chris Bumstead, like Ronnie Coleman, they're all, like Kevin Levrone, they're all heavy, like loads of steak, everything.
Yeah.
Well, I'm assuming you're vegan, or...
I am, yeah. But the thing is, when 99% of the population or 95% of the population are not vegan, right? It's more likely for the top people to be non-vegans, right? But that doesn't mean that they couldn't be just as good without being vegan, right?
I mean, it's quite a heavy part of the diet when it comes to protein and all the meats, but if you somehow find alternatives...
There's literally vegan protein powder, right? It's really not hard getting protein as a vegan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Clearway is vegan. Do you know what Clearway is?
Is it?
It's basically like non-dairy protein powder. So
Yeah.
it's more like juice instead of milkshake.
And you can get like what's the thing you take to get your muscles to have more water?
Creatine.
Creatine. You can get vegan creatine.
I think I have vegan creatine. I just bought creatine, but...
I'm being wrong.
Oh, is it?
Oh shit, my fucking moderator is telling me to turn off my fucking... Okay, thank you, Jess. My stream moderator is trying to get my attention, so she got my attention. But yeah, I have vegan creatine in my house.
Oh, fair enough. Does that not get you banned, the QR code? Because
it's not big enough. Yeah.
Because if I like leave that up for too long or something, I get banned for it because
it's
says
whole
irrelevant
screen
images.
Yeah, it's if the whole screen's covered basically.
Oh, fair enough.
Like I held up a sign the other day and I had to pay £8 to get like it undone.
I'll give you a tip to not pay money.
Oh yeah.
So go on to Gmail and every time you get banned, make a fake just make a random Gmail account and then sign in with that. And then if you get banned on one web browser, go to a different one. So I'm on Microsoft Edge, but I've been banned on like Opera, Google Chrome, like.
Okay, I didn't know
So,
that. I didn't know it was
yeah.
browser specific. That's funny.
Yeah, just keep switching to different browsers until you have to pay again, I guess.
Well, I'm hoping not to get banned again.
Mm.
But so, like, have you like? I appreciate I'm the preachy vegan at this point. But like, if you could like achieve the same sort of gains and the same sort of like growth on a vegan diet, like, would you consider it?
No, I enjoy meat too much.
Yeah. What about the animals though, huh?
I mean, it's the way of life. People hunt, people eat meat.
I mean, it doesn't have to be the way of life, right? Like, you
Well, it's just the food chain, isn't it? Animals eat animals, human eat animals. Same thing. Technically, humans animals, so it's just normal. Much more advanced.
I was literally outside a slaughterhouse today. Me and my friends, we went to watch slaughterhouse trucks go into slaughterhouses, right? And those animals were in the back of lorries, and they were scared, and they were vulnerable, right? And they wanted to not be killed. We don't have to kill these animals. It's not the way of life, right? The way of life isn't killing 73 billion chickens every year.
Right? But then again, pain-free, like.
It's not painful. It's not painful.
It's like getting. Well, you just get the way they do it with some animals, they just get like a little gun with a cartridge in the back, and it pulses a metal rod into the head, and they just instantly die.
No, a capture bolt gun, like often they have to use it multiple times. When we talk about pigs being killed, they use gas chambers to kill pigs.
Like the Jews.
Literally, that's where the Nazis got the idea. They saw what we did to cows and pigs and other animals, and they were like, we can use this on Jewish people and disabled people and brown people and gay people, and it wasn't painless, right? But pigs is really bad because they gas them, which I could tell you why gassing them is really painful, but I'll just skip to it and say that it's so painful that sometimes they rip their own limbs off because they're in such pain. Like when they get stuck in the bars, they'll sometimes rip off their own limbs.
I mean, but then you could also argue it's horrible that, say, a fox would kill a chicken and
you could
tear its limbs off. But that we don't frown upon foxes. We just say it's the food chain. It's the same with humans and animals.
I genuinely think that we should consider that, right? But I think more pressingly, right, is the amount of suffering that we actually contribute to, right? Because whether or not we intervene in foxes is a very ethically complicated decision, right? And I think there are some solutions that we'd have to think about, right? But that's really complicated. But just not killing animals isn't that complicated, right?
Yeah, but then again, you're never going to be able to change everyone in the world's mind.
It doesn't matter. I want to change you. I'll deal with everyone one at a time, right? I'm more than happy to have 8 billion conversations, right? But if I'm talking to you, it doesn't matter about the other 8 billion people, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've watched like slaughterhouse videos and stuff before, but I mean,
have you ever watched a pig drown in boiling water?
No, sounds quite fun to watch though.
You surely don't think that. I don't believe you think that.
I mean,
you seem like a reasonable, respectable human being who's having a civil conversation. I genuinely don't believe that you would want a pig to drown in boiling water.
Well, of course I wouldn't want it to, but if it was for it, like, obviously that's not great, like burning it alive pretty much, but I still would eat it.
Why?
Huh. People got to eat.
You don't have to eat meat.
Yeah, but
and there's considerable research to show that you would probably be healthier, and you would actually find it easier to build muscle on a plant-based diet. I don't know if you know about the method that inflammation, right? The effect inflammation has on developing your body. The amount of inflammation in your system increases the time it takes for you to recover, which means you have to wait longer between exercising, which means the rate at which you can build muscle is slower, right?
Well, there's also other studies which, gaining muscle, you gain muscle a lot faster when your testosterone's higher. And there was a billionaire who went on a steak only diet and his testosterone skyrocketed and gained loads of muscle. So
you could just take
there's also
testosterone,
that.
right? You could just get testosterone.
Yeah, but then again, that would mean you're not natural.
But neither is eating so much steak that it elevates your testosterone. That's not a natural thing, right? Eating a ridiculous amount of dead animals so that you can get the testosterone from their body isn't natural.
Yeah, but that's just cool. That's just called bulking, though, isn't it?
Well,
There's a difference between
not
there's a
natural,
difference
though,
between
right?
doing steroids, injecting yourself with testosterone in the shoulder every
Well, it's
week,
the same.
to
Like
eating
it's the
meat.
same effect, right? Like just because like we consider one natural and the other, it's the exact same effect, right? Like
Well,
injecting
I'll
yourself with
argue
a
it's not
drug.
the exact same
But it
because
is.
no, because you can like the testosterone you get from eating meat is very little compared to you like some of my friends, they inject like 600 milligrams of testosterone, and that there's no you'd have to eat like hundreds of steaks to get
Yeah.
to that point. So it's
Well, you could.
quite different.
I could get testosterone, right? Naturally, entirely naturally, right? From like going out and just cutting off men's scrotums and eating them, right? That's not ethical, right?
Yeah, because that's cannibalism.
I mean, I could do it.
That's why.
I could do it to cows. I could breed cows and only eat their scrotum.
But then it wouldn't be cannibalism.
Okay.
It would be cannibal.
But the point is, just because it's natural doesn't mean it's ethical, right?
Well.
Right, like, because we don't have to do this to animals. You don't have to do this to animals. Right? And I appreciate that you might not have considered whether or not you should. Right? But like, if you know you don't need to do it.
Well, if it was like survival situation.
But it's not a survival situation.
No, hypothetically, if there was no food and there was, say, I don't know, a chicken in front of you, and there was literally somehow you were in a desert and there was a chicken there, would you eat the chicken?
Can I answer it with a question?
Yeah.
Okay. So if me and you were in a plane crash, right, and there was just me and you and there was no chicken, right, I would rock, paper, scissors you for who gets to eat the other person, right? But does that mean it's ethical for me to eat humans in the daily?
No.
So it doesn't matter what I do in a survival situation, right? But I would eat you in a survival situation. I'd totally rock, paper, scissors to see who got to kill and eat the other person.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I'd eat humans.
Still didn't really answer the question.
No, I did. What I'm saying is I might eat a chicken in a survival situation, right? But that doesn't give me like carte blanche to kill chickens, right? Because it's a survival situation. And when we don't exist in survival situations. Right?
I mean, there's...
Like, I wouldn't go up to a homeless person eating a ham sandwich out of a dumpster and be like, oi, put that back, you fucking animal abuser. Right? But I would consider going into a restaurant and having a conversation with someone who's paying for steak. Right? Because they're not in a survival situation.
Yeah, well, another way you can look at it, if, like, say, you could make these two the same thing. If you wanted someone to respect your like decisions in life, your trans things, maybe you could have enough respect to respect someone on what they eat.
No, because what I do to become trans doesn't have victims, right? Me being trans doesn't kill 73 billion chickens a year, right? Like, there's a difference between your actions and your actions that have consequences, right? Like,
well,
you
80%
wait.
of
You
80% of sexual assaults come from
that's not true.
LGBTQ community.
That's not true. That's
It's
not a true fact.
statistics.
It's not true. That's not true. Right? It's demonizing. That's not true.
Whenever you see paedophile catching videos, most of them are gay.
That's not true.
Pretty much like 99% of them are gay.
Not true. Most of them are Catholic priests. Yet we still have the church. Most of them are men. Are you a paedophile?
No.
Weird how you hold me accountable for things that are, also statistics.
What am I
but the point is, you make decisions in your lives that don't have negative consequences, right? And you also make decisions that do have negative consequences, right? If you decide to, after this stream, if you decide to go and pick your nose, right? no one will get harmed, right? But if you decide to go out into the world and kill a homeless person with a hammer, right? Bobby the homeless man's getting fucking harmed, right? Those actions are not equal. Me being trans is me picking my nose. You paying for animal products is you killing homeless people with hammers. Right? One has victim, one doesn't.
Right.
So they're not
Well,
equal, right?
you've gone from one extreme to another.
I'm not. They're hypotheticals. Hypotheticals is
Yeah,
how we show
I
people
know.
moral equivalence.
Yeah, I understand that, but and again, not a lot of people would like to accept your choices, and I know a lot of people don't. And back to maybe you should respect people who want to eat meat.
Why?
And I know
Not a lot of
because
people would respect, right?
well,
Like people wanting to not be slaves if we go back 80 years,
well,
right?
a lot of
That
people
doesn't.
think it's
Well, no,
morally
wait.
wrong to be trans, and
Okay, but
and
that
you think
doesn't.
it's morally wrong to eat meat. So there's two morally wrong things there in
One of
between.
them.
So
One of them has observable, objective victims.
well,
But
the
they're not
statistics
equal.
also show the victims, but
That's not true.
I'll look it up.
Literally just not true.
I mean, you can always look it up, but
Literally not true. I can't look up things that aren't true. I can't prove something that's wrong. You can't.
well, there's been
can't
tests
prove
and
false flags.
statistics showing that it is true.
No.
Can't argue with
How
facts.
do you kill how do you eat an animal that has it like without killing an animal?
That's a bit of a silly question, but how do you
It
kill
is a
an
silly
animal
question.
without
How
killing
do
them?
you eat an animal without killing an animal?
Or I don't know, biting it?
That would be killing them.
Not necessarily.
Do you
Bit it, patch
do you
it
think
up.
all decisions are equally valuable? Do you think every decision you ever make is equal? Do
No,
you think
obviously
all
not.
choices are equally valid?
No, obviously not, because they're not all the same thing.
Okay. So do you think me doing something that causes no harm is equal to you doing something that kills animals?
Well, I don't kill the animals.
Doesn't matter. You pay for them. You financially incentivize a world where animals are killed.
Yeah, but people are always gonna.
Doesn't matter.
People are always gonna kill animals.
That's
It'd be
not
a
an
waste if you
excuse.
didn't eat it.
Yeah, it would be a waste if we didn't use black people as slaves. People are always going to use black people as slaves.
No, they're not. Slavery
That's
ended a long
that's a
time ago.
moral comparison, right? Like that. If someone said that 80 years ago, that would be horrendous, right? To say, oh, we shouldn't. I'm not going to stop using slaves because other people are using slaves, and people are always going to stop use slaves. So why would I stop, right? Some people out there are beating their wives. People are always going to beat their wives. I'm going to beat my wife. Right? You have an option to either abuse animals or not abuse animals. Right? And you are choosing to continue to perpetuate the abuse of animals. And you're doing so because you believe it's a choice. You believe that it's okay to do so. And I think that's real sad. And I think the
I
fact
do
that
think
you're
it's
trying to
real.
compare it to me being trans is just moral hypocrisy.
Well, 80%.
I need a break, dude. I need a fucking break. Ugh. Jesus fuck. Jesus fuck. Why do we do this, team? Why do we do it? What is the point? We're not making vegans. We're just getting abused by morons. Why do we put ourselves through this fucking horrendous shit day in, day out? People are like, I want to abuse animals. I fucking love it. By the way, you're a pedophile. Jesus fuck. One day, team, one day in the far future, I'm just gonna fucking kill myself. It's gonna be real good. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be so nice. Just opting out of this fucking dumb circus that we live in. It's gonna be so fucking good. It's gonna be like, oh, Ugh. It's gonna be so good. This is a joke. Please don't kill yourself. I won't kill myself either. Probably. I probably won't kill myself. No, I won't. I'm joking, dude. I'm joking. I'm just venting my frustration. Just doing a little venting. Just a little venting. I don't know. People are just so like. People are such moral hypocrites. Like. This idea that like. I don't know. They just go on the attack. Like. They don't want to change their ways. They think for some reason that like. You. I don't even know what they think. It's like they believe that like. You don't know how they feel. Right? And I know exactly how they feel. I know that like. They just want an easy life, right? I know that they don't want to have to consider ethics. I know that they just want to fucking like. You know, vibe or whatever. And not worry about whether or not what they do is ethical, right? I know they. When they go to the shop, they don't want to have to consider whether or not fucking products contain death or not, right? They don't have to be like, oh, fuck. How is it okay that Mandy the fucking man-eater is fucking, you know, murdering people and I have to opt out, right? I wanna be part of the man-eating club. This is a random analogy. But like, just say that, dude. Don't go on the attack. Just be like, you know what? I'm a lazy fuck. I'm a fucking lazy sack of shit, and I don't wanna. I just don't wanna. Right? Just say that, right? But don't be like, you're a fucking pedophile. It's just like so fucking disingenuous. So fucking. I don't know. I wish people would just be like, oh, you're a vegan. I don't care. Just move on. Well, I don't know actually. I don't know what I want. I genuinely don't know what I want from these conversations. I just feel like I get a lot of people who just don't give a fuck. Keep writing to me. Why do people keep writing to me? I know. You guys are all writing to me as if I'm just having the conversations, team. I don't care about the stream. I love you guys, but I don't give a fuck about the stream. Hello. How you doing?
Hello, mister.
Mrs. Well, I'm
No,
not
sorry, I'm
married,
just trying to
so
be formal.
miss.
That's how I introduce everyone.
That's okay.
That's why I like your dressing gown.
Thank you. It's a very cozy
cool.
dressing gown, yeah.
That's really cool. I like your sofa.
Thank you.
It's really like
What do you think about animals?
Animals.
Yeah.
I like animals. I'm scared they're gonna bite me.
You're scared they're gonna bite you. You afraid of dogs?
Yeah.
Said you go get Ball. What do you think about my dog?
Like it's cool on a screen, but I wouldn't go near it in real life.
Why not?
So you don't like what if it's like thinking right him, I want to bite him.
My dog's actually a bit vicious, so that's pretty fair assessment. Do you think it'd be okay if I killed my dog with a hammer?
It'd be a bit like rude.
Would it? Why?
Yeah, it'd be quite an inconvenience to you because then you've got all this mess.
What about the dog? Does the dog not matter?
Well, it'd be a bit rude. That's not good manners. No.
What if I ate him?
Well, that would. Oh, they do that in China. No, it's just a bit rude.
What if I just smashed his head in with a hammer and then ate him?
It'd be a bit mean.
Would it? What if it was a cow?
It would. Well, it'd be a bit mean, but they do it.
Do you buy beef?
Yeah.
So you pay people to kill cows with hammers?
Yeah, I'm not very good, but I'm a bit rude myself.
Have you ever considered that?
Not really, but.
Would you ever kill a cow with a hammer yourself?
No, I'd pay someone to do it, probably.
Would you?
Well, I'd pay the Tesco. for then them to pay the guy who sells it, who pays the guy to like bang.
Is that any better, or is that just as bad?
Yeah, it's a bit rude.
Right? It's still wrong, right? You're still
Yeah.
basically paying for cows to be killed, right? Which is basically killing cows.
Yeah.
Do we need to kill cows, or could we just eat plants?
Nah, but like, it's just like, it's the taste. I mean, I don't really like beef, so nah. Actually, no, I don't like beef. Yeah, we should stop killing cows. I don't mind chickens and sheep.
Would you be okay with chickens being killed?
Yeah,
Why?
because I like Nando's.
Why can't we just eat plants instead of chickens?
Because I don't like vegetables.
Do you know chickens dream?
Dream?
Yeah, like dogs. Dogs dream, right?
Hmm.
So chickens dream too.
Yeah. But surely they just dream like being in a pen with food.
We still have the capability to dream, right? They're sentient individuals who have consciousness and dreams and aspirations, right? You dream about things you want, right? You dream about like what you want your life to be.
But do they know they're gonna be like bang and then like in Nando's?
How long do you think a chicken lives before they're killed for meat?
6 months.
So chickens live 35 days.
How long's that?
It's a month. It's 1 month.
1 month.
Yeah.
What about the ones that like your neighbours have?
So they might be egg-laying chickens, but meat chickens. 90% of meat chickens in the UK are killed within 35 days.
Like the ones in the sheds and them ones.
Do you know that 1.6 million chickens in the UK die every single week before they even reach slaughter weight? They just die of like health issues.
Do they still get used for meat?
Nope. 1.6 million per week, right? Then they only live 35 days, so they're dying before they even get to 35 days. 1.6 million
because
per
they're like
week.
into a massive shed with all. It's like Minecraft when you keep feeding them and don't kill them.
Because their bodies grow so fast, right? They grow 400 times quicker than they did in the 1950s. That they literally die of heart attacks, and their bones can't take their weight, so they can't get to food. So they starve to death or they have heart attacks before they even get eaten.
Say we didn't kill them, and then the farmers like, oh, they're not making money, so they'll just let them go. Then they'll be like wild, and won't they die then?
Well, no, they wouldn't, right? Because like we just wouldn't breed them, right? So we breed 73 billion chickens every year on this planet, right?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot, right? If we didn't eat those chickens, we just wouldn't breed them, right? So they wouldn't exist, so they wouldn't suffer.
Fair.
Right.
So why didn't that just happen?
Because people pay for meat, right? People pay for
food,
chicken.
Like meat is quite like peri and barbecue.
But peri is made out of plants. And barbecue is made out of plants, right? Have you ever had vegan chicken? Have you ever had plant-based chicken?
Nah, I've got my order on McDonald's 2 times, and then you take it up, and then.
Why wouldn't you try it? Like, what if you tried vegan chicken with like peri sauce or barbecue sauce, and it tasted exactly the same?
I don't know. It's just like my brain is like, no, I shouldn't do that.
Okay.
I'm just like.
But if you thought about the chicken, right, then you'd be willing to try it once, right? If you're like, the chicken would prefer it if I tried this, right?
True, but like.
And like hypothetically, if you tried it and it was exactly the same, you could then just never eat chickens ever again, right?
Yeah, but like. True, but like.
And then you wouldn't be
like. There's all these other people that are gonna do it, keep buying it. Like, will me like having the plants make a difference?
I think it will, yeah. And I think it's important to like recognize that like your individual actions are valuable regardless of society, right? Like you probably do things that other people don't do, right? Like you might not litter and other people will, right? You might not be racist and other people are. You might not be homophobic and other people are. And we don't say, hang on a minute, all those other people are being racist, so I should join in, right?
True.
Because I used to be racist. It was real fun. I had a great time being racist.
Yes.
And then I realized, hang on a minute, this is fucking awful. Like, why am I doing this? And I stopped.
I just realized that it's not funny no more.
Right? Because there's a victim, right?
You've widened my eyes. But I say we just keep we leave the cows because nothing cows make is good. Same with pigs, and then we just kill chickens and they're just chickens.
Why? Why wouldn't we not kill chickens too?
I don't know. They're just I don't like eggs. Just the meat.
You could have.
Why can't they just let them live 6 months? Or is that not good for?
If we let them, right? So if we let them 6 months, this is why. You ready for this? This is big brain shit, right? On this planet, there are 73 billion chickens, right? And they only live 1 month, right? So if they lived an extra 6 months, or an extra 5 months, how many chickens would there be?
Oh, it's that humans are overpopulating.
When are they, what's 73 billion times 6?
I don't know maths. I'm dyslexic.
It's 438 billion. Right, we would have 438 billion chickens on the planet.
So why are they saying that the humans are going to get too populated? So why are they making all this lab-grown meat then?
So wait. Let's follow this hypothetical. This hypothetical is hilarious, right? So chickens make up 60% of all birds on the planet, right? 60% of every single bird on the planet is a chicken, right?
Sure.
So if we do, how do we do maths? Divide 60 times 100. That means there's 121 billion birds on the planet, right? Okay, if we add 460 to that, and then minus 73, right? That would mean there would be 508 billion birds on the planet, right? Which means I can't be bothered doing the maths. Basically, chickens would be like 90%, like 95% of all birds on the planet, right? It would be ridiculous. It would be utterly absurd, right? We would not have space for the amount of chickens on our planet. So they can't live longer, right? The only option is to not eat them.
But say you go Nando's, there's nothing what's the word? There's nothing that's not chicken.
Yeah.
And I can't sacrifice that.
There is a vegan option at Nando's, I think.
But that's what is it? The cheese
it's
stuff.
I think it's seitan.
Satan.
Yeah, seitan is fake chicken.
Oh, I thought that was that red guy. Well, so
No, it's. But if you could have something that had the similar texture to chicken, and then you put the flavorings on it that you put on chicken, so it tasted almost exactly the same as chicken, but had a slightly different texture, right? But no chickens were killed. Would that not be better?
I guess, but won't it be more expensive?
No, plant-based options are usually a lot cheaper than animal products.
Oh, you've met me at a dead end. You've proved me wrong, but I can't switch.
Why not? Why can't you try it and see if it makes your life any different? Why can't you just? Because if you have you seen what happens to chickens? Why don't you go away and see what happens to chickens and try some plant-based options instead, and see if that changes your life in any negative way, and if it doesn't, then continue, right?
Well, fair enough. So say but isn't it an inconvenience having to always think, oh, is this chicken or is this Satan?
It is a little bit of an inconvenience, right? But is it more inconvenient to me or the chicken who is being murdered?
The thing is, I'm in my room on my PC. I don't see the chicken getting murdered.
That's fine.
So,
but if you were the chicken, right? If you were in a cage, right? And I was talking to, I don't know, a chicken about whether or not you should be murdered, you would want the chicken to not kill you, right? You would want them to be like, hang on a minute, I think this human has value, I'm not going to kill them, right? So why can't we do the same for the chicken? Why can't we just give them value?
But we're making like, well, the people who kill them are making money.
They are, but the Nazi prison guards were also making money. We don't say the Holocaust is fine because those guards needed to earn a living, right? We say, hang on a minute, maybe we should change the system so people don't have to be Nazi soldiers in order to earn bread. You know, maybe we should like free all these people who are being murdered, and you know, pay people to look after them instead.
True.
Right.
But do you think, like in your brain, do you think that everyone, all this killing animals, will ever stop?
I think it will. Yeah. I think Can I give you a really good example of why? Okay, so are you aware of like Charles Dickens, the author?
Like the old guy.
Yeah. So you know, like when he wrote books, he wrote about like 100 years ago, right? Not particularly far back, right? Yeah. And you know, in those books, children are just abused, right? Like children are just straight up. They don't go to school. They're put into workhouses. You know, a lot of them are basically used like to breed before that. You know, when they're children.
Yeah.
Right. So we didn't treat children well. Like 100 years ago, we didn't treat children well. Only recently have we actually introduced laws to protect children. Right. If you went back 100 years ago and said to someone like, "Hey, I think we should protect children. I think we should send them to school. I think we should have an age at which you're not allowed to have sex with them. I think we shouldn't put them in workhouses or send them down mines." People would be like, "Whoa, you're fucking crazy." You know, they're just kids. They're dumb animals, right? Now we live in a society where children are most protective part of our society, right? We care about children more than any other part of society, right? But you know, 100 and a bit years ago, they literally were one of the least valuable parts of society.
But if we stop killing chickens, then they'll just like disappear, and then they're gone. And then, whereas with children, they're like still but then again, they still don't bring anything from.
Yeah, the point is we radically changed our society, right, in a very short period of time. 100 years is not a massive period of time, right? And yes, you're right. If we stop breeding these animals for food, they will disappear, right? But 60% of the birds on our planet are chickens, right? We could have, you know, of land mammals on our planet, I think 30% of land mammals on our planet are humans. 60% of land mammals on our planet are fucking domestic animals, and 4% is wild, right? If we get rid of 60% of those animals, we have room for wild animals to exist. We can have animals that actually have a pleasurable existence, right? As opposed to animals that are bred into a system of torture and abuse and then are killed.
What if they're like tigers and dogs that kill you?
Well, no, we could just have like wild horses, right? We could have deer, right? Like we could have animals that live a like pretty comfortable life, right? You know, these animals don't just have to like disappear and are replaced with nothing, right?
Would you say it's better to have no chickens than chickens that like live a month?
Would you, if you like, let's say tomorrow you discovered that you had dementia, right? And you would live the next 70 years of your life lying on a bed, dribbling, having no idea who you were, and your family were worried about like looking after you and keeping you alive and paying for you to exist. Would you rather be alive without a conscious experience in pain and suffering, or would you rather just not exist? Would you rather die?
Yeah, I'd probably be gone.
Right? So we know that for us, we would rather not exist than live a life of torture, right? It's the same for the chickens. The chickens would rather not exist than live in the abhorrent circumstances that they're bred into.
Oh, you've got that. But what about this whole argument that they don't feel it and know?
That's not true. We have so much understanding of like the brains of animals and like the conscious experience of animals and the observable sort of like objective truth of their existence. We literally know that they dream. We know that chickens can count up to 6 the day that they're hatched. We know they have an ability to like remember like 60 different chickens, right?
So they know what's coming.
Yeah.
So they're just gonna die for food.
I don't know if they know that what's coming, but their existence is suffering, right? And when they're taken to be killed, they're picked up and thrown into crates, and then they're hung on a conveyor belt next to thousands of their companion animals, and they're run through a blade, and they're in a death factory, right? I'm sure you've seen Chicken Run, the film.
No,
Have you not seen Chicken Run?
I'm not a film guy, but
No.
you've made me like.
You've made me skip. That's what he said. Hello. Are you fucking... Why is this man masturbating on my stream? Hello. Sorry, the last.
You on stream?
I am on stream, and the last guy was masturbating. It was awful.
Oh, I wish I saw that.
You couldn't like see it. You could just hear it.
Oh, you could just hear it.
It was like.
Like if you're gonna do it, go all the way. Am I right?
It's fucking awful.
Right. How many streamers? How many viewers we got? I mean.
It's not many at the minute. It was
Not
12
many.
a little while ago. Now it's 4.
What are we streaming on Twitch?
YouTube.
YouTube. Right, what's your YouTube channel? Let me hit you up. This one, mate. I can't read. Oh, is that what that is? What does that flag in the background stand for?
Trans flag.
You one of those?
I mean, I am one of those. Yeah. I'm
Right.
sure that's a disparaging way to speak about us, but sure.
What do you mean disparaging?
Disparaging means like to cast aspersions.
Cast dispose?
Aspersions.
Aspersions.
It's sort of a derogatory term for us.
It's not derogatory.
That's why I said I'm not sure if that's a derogatory way of describing us.
No,
People usually say, "Are you one of those people?" when they're talking about people they don't really like.
No, that's not how I mean it.
Cool.
Why? So why are you doing activism? What's that about?
Oh, I'm talking to people about trans rights or animal rights.
Why not both?
We could do both. I don't really mind. Usually I try and talk about animal rights, and then people say transphobic shit, so I have to talk about trans rights.
Has there ever been a transgender animal?
There are animals that literally change sex. There are hermaphrodite animals.
That's interesting.
Yeah, various fishes change their sex organs. They just metamorphosize from one to the other. I think there are some animals that's natural lifespan. Actually, they start off as one and then they end as the other. And some basically change based on like the circumstances they're in. So if there's too many women, a girlfish might become a boyfish. So yeah, to some extent, yes.
Right. So why are we talking about animal rights? What's happening? What's going on with the animals?
People eat animals.
People. Oh, okay. Right. We're gonna have a problem here. Because I eat animals.
Okay. I used to eat animals. Why are we having a problem?
Well, surely you want to tell me off for eating animals.
I don't want to tell you off.
Well, then you're not doing a very good job at fighting for animal rights.
No, I am, because I don't think I can change your opinion about whether or not you should eat animals, right? But I think if you are a person who actually genuinely cares about animals, but just isn't really informed on it, I can make you reconsider whether or not you should eat animals, right? But if you straight up just don't give a fuck about animals, I can't really change that, right?
Right, I care about animals, so
Right.
I need to try and change.
Do you think you could care for an animal and also pay for them to die? Do you think that's fair?
Yeah.
Or do you think that's a contradictory?
It's fair.
Why?
Because a lot of the animals that we eat, most of them, they need to be killed anyway, you know.
Well,
for the greater good.
Why? Wait, what?
It's like you can't survive without some of the things that these animals give you, you know.
That's not true. You can
It is.
You can live a vegan diet and but not have any health issues.
No, you get health issues.
You don't.
Some people get health issues from it. Like some people have special dietary needs, like.
But that's not just because there's like a tiny fractional population. Conceivably, I don't think you're actually right. But just because there is, that doesn't mean you are part of that.
No, but meat tastes nice though.
Sure, meat tastes nice, right? But vegans don't go vegan because they don't stop enjoying the taste of meat. They go vegan because we shouldn't kill people, right? Like meat is made of
They're not people, though. They're animals.
They are people or animals, right? They're not humans, but they're people, right? But so my point is that human like flesh is very, very similar to animal flesh, right? And conceivably, if we cooked a baby in barbecue sauce, they would taste good. But because they taste good, doesn't make it moral to kill and eat babies. Right?
Because that's cannibalism, eating your own kind.
No. It doesn't matter. It wouldn't matter, right? It's the fact that they taste good doesn't make it moral. It doesn't matter why it is immoral, right? But the fact that they taste good doesn't make it moral, right?
But I'd scan on the baby if I could.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would it be moral to do so?
Yeah, who cares?
Who cares? What do you mean, who cares?
Who cares? Who's going to stop me?
Do you think might makes right?
What?
Do you think might makes right?
Yeah, I'm described as a dictator in my friend group.
Yeah, so you'd be okay with someone who was stronger than someone else, abusing them because they're more powerful and capable of doing so.
No, abuse ain't funny. Bullying ain't funny, you know.
You said might makes right.
I don't think I said that. You try and put words in my mouth.
I said, does might make right? And you said yes.
No, I just said I'm powerful.
You literally didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No.
Nah, you're going schizophrenic.
You could literally rewind the stream and you said yes to the answer.
It's not how it works.
It is. It's a pointless conversation. I don't think you care about animals.
No.
Hello. What's the most vegan way of killing myself? Like, straight up. Right? If we believe that veganism is like not abusing animals, right? And humans are animals. So I wouldn't want to abuse my fellow humans by making them have to deal with a very nasty way of suicide. So what is the most vegan way of killing myself? Presumably it would require my body not being found, right? So I would have to go out. I would have to like leave and like my body not be found, right? But presumably I would also have to not like cause distress by me being like missing, right? So I would like have to like tell my friends that I was doing something. Like I could write a social media post saying like I'm not going to be on social media anymore. I've decided that I'm going to move to Australia, right? And then they wouldn't perceive me being gone for the fact that I've died, right? I could set up like little like email bots that send emails every now and then that like sort of describe my life. I'd probably use ChatGPT to do that, and like have some like pre-sent emails. I'd have to do it through like a. I couldn't do it on like a live computer because it would get turned off when like, someone came to my house, because no one would ever discover I was dead. But my house couldn't just keep running, right? I would have to like actually sell my house. Otherwise people would be like, the house is still here. I could sell my house and use the money to pay for like an email server that sent out these emails, or pay somebody to do this, right? And they wouldn't have to know me, right? I could just pay them to keep doing this, and then I could just like sail out into the ocean and drown myself. It's probably the most vegan way of killing myself. Wonderful. Thought experiment. Just a thought experiment, team. Just a thought experiment. By the way, I think I might go to Australia and come off social media. And does anyone want to like get paid to like send some emails? Like, I could give you like 180 grand. Just have to send some emails for the rest of your life. about my little trips around Australia. It'll be fine, It'll be fine. Be fine. Anybody? Anybody? Anyone? No? This stream got real dark. I'm gonna have my dinny dins, and fuck me, I hate my life. Dinny dins. I'm gonna have my dinny dins. Dude, why is it shit? Why is it shit, team? Why is it shit? Right. Brooke said that I shouldn't eat the old rice, so I'm putting the old rice in the bin. Because I think the most ethical way to kill myself isn't eating old rice and dying because of old rice, right? I think Brooke would be like, "Whoa, Jess, that's not the great way to die." I was driving home today from Manchester with my friend in his car, and I got a phone call in his car from the hospital, and the hospital rang me, and it was a lady who is she's sort of in charge of my kidney donation. And bless her cotton socks, she is wonderful. Her English is not great, which is fine. It's entirely fine. But sometimes it just means that our conversations are a little bit more sort of difficult to understand than if her English was really good. But most of the time it's fine because we inevitably understand the conversation. However, she rang me today and she said, "Hey Jessica, is it a good time to talk?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, it's fine." And she said, "How is your transition going? Is your transition going good? Like, you are transitioning. Like, is it going good?" And I'm like, what does this have to do with me donating a kidney? I don't understand. Because I'm like, is she talking about like the kidney donation as like a transition? Like, what is she talking? I don't understand. And eventually she's she sort of is clear. She's like, you are currently transitioning from as a trans person, right? So is that going good? And I'm like, yeah, it's going fine. It's fine. And she's like, okay, we think you should focus on your transition and finish that, and then you can donate a kidney. And I'm like, what do you mean finish it? Like, the transition is like a thing that happens forever. There's no like, you're done, right? I'm gonna take hormones for the rest of my life. Like, it's not like achieve certain level of boobage and then be like, yo, I'm done. Transition over. Back to just letting testosterone work and back to just not being on estrogen. It's beard time, boys. Let's fucking go. And I explained that to her. I was like, transitions don't just like, they just keep going forever, And she's like, oh, okay. Because like, we want you to come off your hormones in order to like donate a kidney, but like, you can just finish your transition first. And I'm like, that's not how it works. And she's like, well, I don't think you can give a kidney then. And I'm like, why? Why can't I give a kidney? Like, I want to give a kidney. And she's like, no, it's risky. You can't give a kidney. And I'm like, well, what if like I wasn't taking estrogen because I wanted to, but because I like had to, because like I didn't have the male anatomy that produced testosterone, so I had to take some sort of hormone, and the one I was opting into was like estrogen. Would you like just bar me from fucking giving a kidney? Would I just be banned from giving a kidney? Or would like, I don't know, like how would that work? And she was like, I don't know. I don't know, Jess, I'm not sure. Like, okay, well, does anyone know? Can like speak to someone who knows? And she's like, I'll get someone to ring you. But I think maybe no kidney give. So I think I've been told today that no kidney give unless come off hormone. Which is kind of fucked. I'm not gonna. I don't know. It's kind of fucked. And I kind of understand why, but also like, can someone tell me the likelihood of like death because of estrogen? Like, What about the likelihood of death of the person who doesn't get a kidney? Why do I have to pick, like, my life over theirs? Like, I don't want to sentence someone else to death. The implication now is that I have to come off my hormones, otherwise I'm killing somebody. I don't want to kill someone by not coming off hormones. So do I have to have testosterone? Do I have to start taking testosterone again? Do I have to start allowing my body to produce testosterone so that I can have a, very serious, like, sort of surgery and give a kidney to a random stranger just because I don't want to kill somebody? Because I really don't want to kill somebody. I'm pretty pro not killing people. I'm pretty pro doing things that cause people to not die. I don't know how I feel. Yeah. Sorry, I just thought I'd vent on you guys. You're here for, like, emotional, like, sort of, like, unloading, right? You're here for, like, Jess totally unraveling, losing her mind, and then, buying a bot that sends emails while I sail out into the ocean and pretending I've gone to Australia and, don't kill myself. Don't kill myself, because I'm not doing that to him. That's not what's happening. Sorry, actually, for anyone who's getting triggered by the suicide jokes. It's how we cope. It's how we cope. This is a form of coping. We would never kill ourselves. We don't believe in causing harm by inaction or action. And me killing myself would cause harm to the animals and the humans. So we don't do it. I know. It's a real beta fucking cuck move, but sometimes you just gotta be a... I don't fucking know, okay? I don't know. I'm just, like, unraveling here. Well, how do I season my shitty food, Jess? Put in Hellman's vegan mayonnaise in it. Fuck it. Put in Hellman's vegan mayonnaise on my fucking dog food with nooch. Oh my Jesus fucking Lord, that was a dumb thing I did. I used a squirty bottle on a pile of nooch, and it caused the nooch to just poof out across my entire kitchen like a fucking explosion. I have nooch all over my kitchen, perfectly distributed, perfectly, by explosion. I'm gonna deal with that later. I'm gonna deal with the fucking mess in my kitchen later. It's streaming time. Pile of nooch and a pile of fucking mayonnaise and dog food and rice. This is my life. Read it and weep. Sorry. I promise you I'm a happy duck. I promise you I'm a very happy girl. I am a... Jesus Christ, my eyes are tired.
My face being the last thing you'll ever see again, yo. I'm the kind of guy who cannot be tamed. I'm the kind of guy that we get to get on the radio. I'm chilling with the crew, chilling with the crew, chilling with the crew, chilling with the crew. What are you gonna say?
I don't know what I'm gonna say. Hello, how you doing? No. Hello. That guy was on the toilet, I think. Hello. 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 I could just make a bot that just says hello and then says it's not who the fuck. It's not what the fuck, it's who the fuck. Hello. It's not what the fuck, it's who the fuck. Hello. It's not what the fuck, it's who the fuck. Hello.
Hello.
It's not what the fuck, it's who the fuck.
Hello.
Hello.
Me and my cat.
Yep, that is a kitty cat.
Booster.
Would you ever kill him with a hammer and eat him?
No, man. He's my boot. Like, come on.
Yeah. What if he was a cow? Would you kill him with a hammer and eat him if he was a cow?
If he was a cow, that's a different story.
Why?
No, no, it's fine.
Why is it okay to kill cows with hammers and eat them, but not cats?
I've never. Well, I've never really. I don't really eat cow. I mostly eat chicken.
Okay.
But
what if it was a
yeah.
chicken? Would it be okay to kill him with a hammer and eat him if it was a chicken?
No.
Do you eat chicken?
I mean, oh, I see where you're going with this. Okay, I see where you're going with this.
Why is it we love some animals and other ones we just kill them and eat them?
That's true.
Have you ever considered that?
Yeah, I have. You know, I always say no. I don't really like animal slaughter, but you know, it's just that. I mean, we do need like how do I put this? How do I put like this like more factual? Don't we need meat to like what live or do not?
No,
We don't.
There's actually proof that people who live mostly vegan diets in various areas of the world where their diet is almost vegan actually live considerably longer.
I don't know that.
So they're called blue zones. One of them is Okinawa. There's a few others in like Italy and South America. Oh, skippity. Oh boy. I don't want to see that man's helmet. Especially when it's between his crotch. Oh my god. I should report those probably. Hello.
3 minutes. What the fuck?
Who the fuck, not what the fuck.
Yeah, who the fuck?
Okay,
Who the
Jessica.
fuck?
Jessica the fuck.
Jessica?
Yep.
You sure it's not John?
Nope.
You a furry or a he she?
I'm not a furry. I'm also not a he she.
You a she he?
Nope.
Makes me feel uncomfortable.
Why is it
Huh?
uncomfortable?
No, the way you're eating.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very hungry. I've not eaten for like a couple of hours.
What is it?
It's vegetable stew with rice.
What, no meat? Are you vegan or something?
I am vegan.
No way, it just gets worse.
Why does it get
Fuck's
worse?
sake. Mate.
Why
My
is...
mate's a farmer, he's gonna shoot you.
Okay.
That's what he just told me.
Is that not a bit fucked?
You'll be a bit fucked when you bullet hole in your head.
What's that say? Okay. Sag. Hello. I don't like that you don't kill animals, so I'm going to kill you. Great logic. Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
You alright?
I am good, thank you. I just got threatened with death. By a farm. Oh, okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Hello. Oh, why do I do this? Hello. It's not who the fuck, it's what the... I mean, other way around.
Look at you, mate.
Yeah?
Look
Why
at
is it?
you.
Why is it always people who are like literally streaming their ceilings who insult how I look?
Because you're not mad.
I have no idea what you look like. It's always the ceiling fam who are the most cuntish. Hello.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm doing great.
What do you think about animals?
I love animals. I've got a dog on my bed right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you kill him with a hammer and eat him?
Pardon?
Would you kill him with a hammer and eat him?
Absolutely not. I'm vegan.
You're vegan?
Yeah.
Are you actually?
Yeah, I'm vegan.
What does your
I've been
dog eat?
vegan for 4 years.
Oh,
My dog.
congratulations.
My dog. He just pretty much is. He pretty much eats the same as what I eat. A lot of vegetables. But yeah, he's not a meat eater either.
Congratulations, that's really good. I am also a vegan.
That's cool. Oh wow. I don't have one of those.
You should get one. They're good.
How do I get one?
I just happycow.com. I don't know how I got them. Someone gave me like 400 stickers from Happy Cow.
Yeah.
I've just been giving them out.
Yeah, I think the last time I ate any meat was like would have been before COVID.
Okay, that's amazing. 2019 is when I went vegan too.
Oh, so pretty much the same time.
Do you have many vegan friends?
I would say 5 out of 10 of my friend group, so half my friend group are a vegan.
Wow, that's very lucky. I have nothing to give you then, because if you are already vegan and you don't need more vegan friends.
Oh, are you spreading veganism?
I'm literally doing vegan activism, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Have you ever considered doing
do you have like a TikTok?
I'm trying to get TikTok
No.
followers actually.
No way. Is it just doing?
Yeah.
Got it.
If you
I'll
go on
write
the
it
QR
down.
code, it's my link tree. I would really appreciate people following me on TikTok because you need 800 followers to stream, and I have like 4.
Yeah, I got you, man.
Way.
Oh. Open.
Now, Doug.
Yeah, I've got you.
Cool.
Join Discord server.
If you want.
Yep. Oh, I don't have Discord on my phone. I'll write it down. Just doing activism.
Wonderful.
Just doing activism. I've got it written down. I'll probably drop a follow pretty soon.
Bye. Have a nice evening.
Nice
Well
seeing
done
you.
being
Spread the
vegan.
veganism.
I will. In a bit.
Thank you.
I don't know if he was vegan. I don't know if I trust him. My brain is stalling.
Oh boy,
I don't want to do that. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
What does this say, Tante? Just doing activations. What's that?
Activism.
Activism. What's activism?
I speak to people about animal rights.
Oh, animal rights.
Yeah.
No. What's? Oh, like you're talking about yourself, obviously. Animal. Yeah.
No. Animal rights.
Yeah, is that the flag for the animal rights? The
No,
flag.
that's a different
Yeah,
flag
it is.
entirely.
That's animal rights. Get Tante Isa. ولا اشتكي كي اخوي قوري وهيك نافع. إذا بلد you are boy or girl.
Why does it matter?
على شي علاقة بو. Yeah, I need. He needs to know who he's speaking to, man or boy.
Are you a man or a woman?
Are you على توبيا and آخرتي. Man, I'm man.
How do I know that?
على شلون بزعلم. Can you see the beard? The beard.
I don't have a beard. Am I not a man?
You still have a fucking knob.
How do you know?
You clearly do your voice. You're Adam's apple. Adam's apple.
Maybe
Exactly.
maybe I took testosterone and that's why my voice is deep.
Bro, this is fucking bro, human shit.
Why are you so angry? Why are you so hateful?
Because you're what's that barcode? Can I scan it?
Yeah, you scan it if you like.
Scan it. Right band. Oh, that's nice. So you're living life, innit? You're living life.
Am I?
Yeah, you're living life. As
The hate is real. Doogie, what do you want? Do you want to go outside for a wee wee? Give me 20 minutes. Give me 20 minutes, my beautiful boy. And we can go for a wee wee.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Why people scoff? Oh, it's the plug socket guy again. Right, fuck it. We're gonna do a new country. I just want you to know, Jess, that me not having makeup doesn't make transphobia less gober. So you're wrong. You're wrong, right? Just want you to know that. I just want you to know that. Hello.
Ow.
Oh.
That was so loud.
I'm sorry.
Are you? I have one question.
Shoot. He had one question. I know, dog. I know. I know, my darling. I know. Hello. Hello, my sweet orangutan. Doris Day is on
What's up?
TV again. Hello. How you doing?
I'm having a beer. Just got done work.
Uh-huh.
Just trying to boost the morale back.
Okay. Why is the morale low?
Work.
What?
Fucking tired.
Yeah?
I'm
sorry.
Oh, it's whatever.
I mean, I was asking my stream earlier what's the most ethical way to kill yourself. Fun ethical conversations we have.
Oh, I don't know, but if I was to do it, I have two ways that I'd do it. Okay? One, you know how cats, whenever they're, you have outdoor cats, they live outside and everything? Just be like that. Just walk off in the middle of a blizzard and just don't come back.
Okay.
And then the second one, you just get to max out like 10 credit cards and then just fucking take off and just spend all your fucking money and just enjoy life. Do all the things that you never did in life. And then, get in debt with some loan sharks, do some sketchy shit, get a random tattoo and a piercing, and then the rest will just follow along. Just give in to...
Uh-huh. I feel like the second one's quite ethical, right? Because people would think you were just hiding. They wouldn't think you were dead.
Yeah, but the first one, too, they'd be like, oh, he just went in the woods and we never saw him again.
Yeah, but they'd still probably know you were dead, right? Which they would worry about you, right?
They'd worry, but they wouldn't know where I was. And then I'd probably get mauled by a bear or some shit.
Yeah, but they'd still know you were probably dead, right? And then they'd worry about you.
Yeah, but if I took off, then they'd probably think that I was dead, too.
No, because they'd think you were hiding because you have all the credit card debt, right?
Well, yeah, but it'd be maxed out, all these, just take them out in random, I don't know.
Do you think we should worry about, like, if we were to kill ourselves, do you think we should worry about our friends and family?
Well, yeah, but I would never kill myself because I'm too much of a selfish bastard.
Yeah, me too. But I think, like, we should worry about the effects of our actions, right? If we do things, our actions have consequences.
Everything that we do has a repercussion. So.
And do you think we should minimize the harm we do?
I mean, yeah.
Just to other humans, or?
Everybody. I think it's good to get along to get along to go along to get along.
So if we can, like, do things that reduce, like, harm to other sentient beings, we should do that?
Like what?
Don't know.
I like to hunt. And I like to fish. So I don't think that's
going
really...
out. That's going out and killing and maiming random animals, right?
Not maiming, because I'm a good shot.
Oh, the fish though. Do you ever throw back, or do you? Oh no. So just killing, not well. Okay.
Well, I eat them. I eat everything that I kill.
Does that make it okay?
Yeah.
Does it? What about Jeffrey Dahmer?
Does.
He ate his victims.
Yeah, but that's fucking different. That's a person.
Why is it? Well,
I don't put the same
value.
Yeah.
What if Jeffrey Dahmer didn't value humans? What if he was like, these ones aren't valuable?
I don't fucking know. I'm not a fucking cannibalistic fucking psychopath. But I do know that if we weren't gonna kill them, they were gonna die anyway. The animals I'm talking about.
I don't know if they would. I'm not sure that's true.
I do.
I think a lot of animals we breed specifically to hunt, right?
We do breed a lot of animals specifically, like cows. But have you ever seen on ranches what happens with cows if you're not watching them? They could freeze to death if they're not properly taken care
We
of.
could-
If you let all those, if you open all the gates to those cows, they're
no.
gonna get eaten by wolves or coyotes or freeze to death or trip or fall and break a leg, and then they're gonna get eaten anyway. So I think it's more ethical.
It would
butcher it.
It would be
And
more
then you're
ethical.
feeding people and helping other people, and I think that's way more ethical.
But it would be more ethical not to breed them, right?
Why?
Because, as you said, they can't look after themselves, so we have to look after them, right? And then
We do.
As a cost for looking after them, we kill them, right?
Yeah,
Whereas
but we
if,
gotta eat.
Yeah, but we could just eat. We could just grow plants, right? We could just grow instead of growing cows, we can grow plants. Don't look at me like that. You love chips. You love fries.
Yeah, but
You love
I also
beer.
love a goddamn juicy steak.
Your
I'd rather
beer
have
is
a
made of
steak.
plants.
Huh?
Your beer is made of plants, and
It
fries
is,
are made of
and
plants.
it goes damn good with a steak.
Well, yeah, but a steak is death, right? A steak, you could have human steak, right? And it would probably taste great, but that wouldn't make it moral.
They call it long pork.
Exactly, but that doesn't make it moral, right?
No, but I wouldn't eat a cat or a dog either. Because
Why?
a cat and a dog have personality.
So do cows.
I mean, yeah, so do my chickens in the backyard. But I got 2 roosters, and I'm going to shoot them and throw them on the grill.
But why? Why? If they have personality, why are they less valuable than a cow or a cat?
Well, you can buy animals, you don't buy people.
No, dogs, right? Why is that rooster less valuable than a dog or a cat?
Because a dog is man's best friend. They're, they like to be right with you. They're part of the family.
Okay, but a chicken could conceivably also be part of the family.
Oh, yeah, I have a chicken and it sits right up on my arm.
Would you then
I love
kill
that
him?
friggin' thing. I even named it.
Would you kill him?
If it was, fucked up, yeah. It'd be doing it a mercy. Same with the dog. If there was something wrong with my dog and it had something and it had to go to the hospital and it was either going to get put down...
But if he wasn't fucked up, would you kill him for food?
No.
Then why is that any different to killing another chicken?
Because it's just a chicken.
No, but you said this one is it means something to you and you wouldn't kill
Oh,
it.
yeah, but I'd still shoot it. If I was hungry enough, yeah.
But you could eat other food, right?
Oh, yeah. Would I eat my dog if I had no choice? Absolutely. Fuck him.
You
He's
have a
going
choice.
first.
You do have a choice.
Yeah.
You have a choice not to kill any animals.
I do, but I enjoy what I do and I enjoy the lifestyle that I live, and that's how it is.
But does that sort of reasoning apply to Jeffrey Dahmer, for example?
Does it apply to him?
Yeah, because he could say, I like my lifestyle. I quite enjoy steak. Sometimes I just have to kill one of the humies, I have to just go up inside their house and hammer them over the head and chop them up and then barbecue them.
Hey, that's good for him, but look how it played out for him. I'm not going to get sent to prison for shooting a pig or shooting a...
Hypothetically, he wouldn't, right? Because he'd say, hang on a minute. It's my choice. They contain protein, right? I don't value them. They were going to die anyway. So I decided to eat them. And the judge would go,
No.
yeah, that's a great argument.
It's really not, though.
That's the argument you just made for killing animals.
Yeah, but it's animals. It's not a person. I can't have a conversation with my cat. I can't have a conversation with a dog. I can't have a conversation with a cow.
You can't much.
You're not going to say nothing to me.
Much. Saji, sit. Good boy. Saji, find ball. Bring ball here. Bring it here. Look, we're having a conversation. The dog understands me. Come here.
Yeah, that's command.
Sit down. Sit. Good boy.
But he's not going to tell you, hey, you shouldn't wear those
matter.
pants, hey, you shouldn't do this, or
it doesn't matter. It
listen,
implies...
I care about your well-being, and I don't think you should do the lifestyle that you're living. That dog is not going to tell me that. But if you talk to any normal human being,
but he
on
is
why
capable.
It's wrong, he's another fucking human.
He's capable of understanding language, right? He can understand the language that I speak.
He understands tones and he understands commands because you've taught him to do that. But he has a place.
He understands language, right? And just because we can't have conversation with creatures, that doesn't mean we abuse them, right? There's plenty of humans on this planet that you can't have conversations with.
Want to see something?
What are you gonna show
Look at
me?
this. Look at this.
He's a dookie.
Oh, Tug, you fat bastard. You piece of shit. Oh my goodness, you're such a fuckhead. Look, he doesn't even know. He thinks that I'm talking good about him.
I do the
He
same to
doesn't
my
know.
dog, but that's not the
Oh,
point.
you fat bastard. You fat bastard. Oh my goodness. He's got no idea. It's the tone.
No, because he
It's the
doesn't
tone of how you talk.
He doesn't understand those words. He doesn't understand
He
that
doesn't
language.
understand words.
He does.
He understands commands.
The
Certain
commands
tones and how
words.
things sound.
Commands are words.
Huh?
Commands are words.
He knows the
ball
tone of how
is a
you say
word.
things and what it means. I can
This
swear
is-
at my
this
dog
is an-
all day,
this
and
is
the
an-
tone of voice
This
determines.
is an arbitrary distinction that you're drawing, right? There are plenty of humans, right, that you cannot have a conversation with, and yet you don't abuse them, right? Whether because they don't speak the same language as you, or they're incapable of speaking language, we still don't abuse them.
No, but that's not. I don't understand.
My point is, you claim reasons for why we do these things to animals, but then they don't apply in the same situation.
It's two completely different things, though.
They're not, right? They're not.
They really are.
They're not. We can draw so many comparisons between humans and animals that you can't say one of them is an object that we're allowed to abuse, and the other one is a sentient creature that should
Where's
be
the abuse coming from?
killing someone is abuse.
No, it's murder.
Okay, well, that's a form of abuse. Murdering someone is a form of abuse.
No, murder is murder. Abuse is not murder.
No,
abuse is abuse.
Abuse is literally means to do things to creatures that they don't want to have done to them. Right?
Yeah, but if I kill something, then it's gonna be dead. There was no abuse. It's not like I went there and beat the shit out of it and then came back in the house and cracked a beer and then went on about my day. That is abuse.
You're denying an animal their freedom. Right? Killing someone is a form of abuse because you're denying them their freedom to live.
Listen, I'll tell you like this. Every single person before us has eaten meat. Every single person has eaten something. They had to kill to survive. That's the cycle of life. Everything has to die so more things can live.
That's not true, and that doesn't matter. Every single society prior to ours raped children. That doesn't mean we should keep doing it. Right? We should stop doing it. You know, I would like for us to live in a society one day where no children are raped. Right?
Well, yeah,
and I think we should work towards that, right? But saying everyone did it doesn't make it inherently true that we should keep doing it. It doesn't make it morally good. Right? Just because something is socially normal.
The proteins that are inside of meat are more sustainable than vegetables. You're getting more amino acids, and there's creatine, and there's cholesterol, and these different types of meat, and you got to take supplements to try to sustain your way of life. If you don't have enough fat in your diet,
that's not true. You can get everything you need from a plant-based diet.
Yeah, that. I don't believe that.
The American Society of Dietetics, the largest board of nutritionalists on the planet, has said a vegan diet is sustainable for all forms, for all stages of life. Right? That's a board of individuals who aren't vegan. Right? 99% of nutritionists in America aren't vegan. Right? So it's a board of non-vegans saying that veganism is healthy.
I'd never do that to myself.
Why?
Why?
Why do you choose your own sort of personal comfort over the lives of animals?
Listen, I've slaughtered pretty much every animal that I've eaten.
Okay, but Jeffrey Dahmer slaughtered all the humans he ate. That didn't make it ethical.
It's not. The animal's not suffering. That's such a fucked up thing to say. Jeffrey Dahmer was a goddamn psychopath. He killed people.
Well, he could have killed them without suffering, right?
Well, yeah, but the dude was a freak.
It doesn't matter. The point is he killed individuals whose life he did not value so that he could eat them.
But he had
you kill individuals whose life you do not value so you could eat them. Right? You see how it's very easy to compare you?
No, it's not, because if you take care of an animal and raise it from the time it's a fucking chick or something like that and then watch it get older and then you slaughter it, that's what it's for.
So if I raised a child and I looked after them and I raised them, I could kill them to eat them?
Dude, that doesn't even make sense.
It does. It's the same argument.
No, it's not.
It is. You just said if I raise an animal, an individual, and look after them and watch them get older, then I'm allowed to kill them for slaughter. So if I raise an individual, who I look after and I care for... Are you just
trying to make yourself feel better that the fact that you want to be a cannibal, you aspire to be Jeffrey Dahmer?
I don't kill any animals, right? I'm morally consistent. No animals are killed. Right? You kill.
Okay, but I'm not.
certain
I'm not an animal.
You are an animal. Humans are animals.
I'm really not an animal.
No, humans are animals. We literally evolved from great apes.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe in evolution?
No.
Okay, well, have a nice evening. I don't believe in evolution.
Oh, opinion.
Hello.
Huh? Hi.
Hello. Speak Germany?
No, I'm sorry. Have a nice night. I got 5 minutes left. I'm fucking done, team. I don't know if any of this fucking conversation I had was valuable. I don't know if anything I did tonight was valuable. I genuinely don't know if anything I'm doing is a useful use of my time. I'm trying though. I'm fucking trying. God, I'm tired. My eyes are so tired. I need to make a Facebook post. I need to try and find someone to send emails on my behalf. I'm gonna look up that. I'm gonna get some credit cards. And dog, stop fucking attacking me, dog. Get a bunch of credit cards and max them out, and look into some random dude sending emails for me. Sell my house and buy a canoe. But first, I need to make a Facebook post and an Instagram post and boop. Jesus Christ, that guy pissed me off. Well, I didn't actually. I can't remember the guy who pissed me off. The two people who were like, "You're trans, you're a pedophile." They kind of pissed me off. I'm just rambling at this point. I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Thank you for watching the stream. It was a hard one. I'm not sure how much good was done, but we tried, and we're gonna try again tomorrow, probably. And then obviously we're going to try again on Thursday, and we're going to try again on Friday, and we're going to keep trying again, and trying again, and trying again, until the day we move to Australia. Alright, team. I'm going to wear fucking makeup next time, because this Jess person is a fucking idiot. People treat you like shit if you look like this. And if you wear a bit of makeup, at least they're like, oh, she wants to look like that. If you like this, you look like a fucking arsehole. You look fucking... And they just treat you like shit. So, hey ho. Good night. Ugh.